Two on. Camera 3 rolling.
Once upon a time,
Do you have the map ready?
Fire Nation.
It's right there.
The what?
It's right
Town
there.
map.
It's right there.
No.
Would you like for me to have it ready?
Maybe.
Wait,
This is really a side street.
It's right there. It's where all the murders happen.
Okay.
is this from Ashoka Tensei?
This is Jonathan Young's new album. He started making D&D music.
Never mind.
So I don't know if it's
I
legal
saw
to
him.
use, but I'm going to because I like him.
Fair enough. I saw him re-release.
It doesn't come
a
over
lot
on
of
the
his older
screens.
songs.
Do what?
It doesn't come over on the screens.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know what she said.
The music?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Can't hear it.
I can make it louder.
Can't hear it over everybody screaming about, I'm gonna do a fucking murder now.
Okay.
Good enough.
Well, you're only using the sound from that camera, so.
Yeah. Full send, let's go.
If you're an alcoholic and you know it, clap your hands.
There we go. Alright. So, welcome back to Adventures in Narada, the Shed Gaming. It is Sink Full of Mayonnaise Day, and we are here to play our Sunday night game with everybody.
Cinco de Drinko!
In the middle of that exposition.
Wouldn't expect anything
I
less.
stopped one of.
So
I
Gavin
bought
was
most-
talking.
Yeah, most of the intrusive thoughts already.
No, that's fine.
It's not.
The intrusive thought about the intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
It's a terrible vicious cycle. So, our group, the DMT, has spent the last day and a half to 2 days, depending on if you count Encounters with Time Ditch as travel time, fucking around the capital, picking off alliances, making threats with others, and ultimately decided to stick on the path that they were going, follow the Azure Roses, or lead the Azure Roses to reclaim the city of Soha. With help of Jace, the High Mage of the Azure Roses, they were teleported into the city of Snallygoster to make their way through the desert to Soha over the next day or two. To, I guess, sneak attack and ram through the back door of that city. So you all were teleported, and as you landed in essentially a storage closet full of empty barrels and crates, cobwebs, all of that good stuff, you were greeted by a centaur woman holding a flintlock rifle cocked and primed towards you, and she says, "Well, hell, what do we got here?"
The man of your dreams, baby. What's up?
Her eyes narrow, and you see the rifle raise a little bit higher.
Please don't.
Hello.
Us.
We are here from the capital. We just got teleported. Can we ask where we are? Hi, I'm Mira.
Well, you all's in Snallygosta, more specifically, he's in my broom closet.
Oh. Yeah. I'm from Soha, so I'm kind of your neighbor. But this is a lovely broom closet you've got here.
We could be in your something else.
No, if it's some kind of sex thing you after, you're gonna have to go down to the Pretty Pony.
You're a mighty pretty pony.
I had a feeling you was gonna say something stupid just like that.
I'm just gonna mosey on over to your side. I'm 100% with you.
She has a very pretty pony.
How would you feel about being petted, possibly heavily?
Now, I do not consent to being touched, if that's where you're going with this.
Oh,
Well, you're factually probably bigger than me, so your consent does matter.
Oh, God.
You see, she looks at the rest of the group and notices the Azure Rose badge that you all are wearing, and she sort of like laxes on the rifle and cocks her head when she notices all that, and it's just like, alright, well, we ain't seen no blue roses up here in quite some time, so I'll say again, who the hell are you? Why the hell are you in my closet?
Hi, I'm Mira, and we're here because, well, actually, sad story. I'm from Soha, and my family is in trouble, and so we're stopping here because we need to go and save them.
I'm Womp, and I got lost on the way to your bedroom.
I need you to make a charisma check at disadvantage just because.
Straight charisma?
Just a charisma check, disadvantage.
Oh my god. Nat 20, both of them. Just do it.
Skinny might get a new dad.
Is this her mom? Okay, well, I'm gonna send that picture.
Yeah, since you have part of
15.
A 15? She doesn't shoot you yet.
Yeah.
Yep, hold on. Nope. That was wrong. Not a charisma save, charisma check.
Just flat check.
I have sent a picture.
Cool. Whatever. Roll these 2 d20s for real. I'm tired of whatever the thing is happening over there. It's an 18.
18? Doesn't shoot you.
I clicked the wrong button. It gave me saving throws.
Silly
Which
goose.
statistically should have been better,
But was not.
Silly
but
goose.
was not.
She's still waiting for the other 4 of you to talk to her.
I'm Ode. I am ostensibly responsible for these fine people-ish people. We are the Dead Man's Troop. Don't give these people too much food. They'll find their own.
This is visceral. He
I
can have food. It makes him happy.
yeah, ignore him. I'm Arvid.
Don't let him
I was promised food.
You might not have enough in this town.
Oh. Okay, I tried to save your town. They will die of starvation now.
Got a kitchen? Still 2 more of you.
I was introducing that.
This is visceral.
That's all you got?
Yep.
Just high?
I
Okay.
He's also from around these parts.
immediately start drinking.
What are you drinking with?
Oh, shit, right. Oh, no, wait. I brought a bottle of wine with me.
He does
Okay, you
have
got
a
one
glass.
bottle. That'll last you another 15
I
minutes.
definitely packed a few bottles of whiskey and flasks and wine.
No, they've packed every single.
I did specifically pack.
Did we lose the never-ending one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was the whole thing. We were going to steal a bunch of flasks from...
That was the whole thing.
We
Mary
were
Jo.
going to take the flask from
remember.
Mary and just flipped out and said, no, we're not giving flask to this.
Because she hates them.
Jesus.
You just can't take other people's flasks to give away.
You statistically can,
most
Miss
you
Rogue.
shouldn't.
Definitely
You
can.
can when it's your best friend.
You can, Miss Rogue.
I had him covered. Anyway,
So anyway, it leaves just one of us needs to introduce themselves.
She just waves.
that's Gwen. That's Gwen.
She turns into dogs.
She doesn't know what's going on.
She
It's
does
just
turn
along
into
for the
dogs.
ride at this point.
Have you got any trees nearby? Make her feel more at home.
Gwen, why don't you make an insight check?
Okay.
Such a random thing. A dwarf that loves the trees.
What? She's
Dwarf.
a hill dwarf.
Dwarves
I'm sure
don't like
there's-
trees.
Really?
Not really.
That one does.
They're more about rocks and
An
stones.
insight check?
Mhm.
No. A 10.
How'd you not fix
You
that?
can see in this this woman's eyes as she glazes over everybody, it inspects you all just for a moment. She lingers on you for a little bit, and there's something like a hint of recognition, like she recognizes either you or something that you have.
Oh, that's concerning.
She smells the magic orb.
No, I guess, yeah, she still has an orb.
She looks around and says, "Well, my name is Justice, and I am the sheriff around these parts. We have not had head nor tail of any blue roses in quite some time, so I sort of run things around here. I assume since you all have been sent here by some magic reason, you're here to help with the crises we have."
Before we get too far into that, as the sheriff, you have access to the good handcuffs, right? Because mine
You need to
don't
stop
really
being the
work.
way that you are.
I would cast silence, but then no one would be able to hear anyone. So,
Crisis.
That is your warning.
Y'all are having crisis here as well?
can't help it. The way that he is.
we know nothing of this crisis. Could you enlighten us?
Yeah, well, that's why we don't exactly take kindly to these here roses you all's buddied up with. It kind of left us high and dry, and when I say dry, I do mean dry.
Aren't we in the middle of a desert?
Yes.
Did some-
Specifically, there ain't no goddamn water, and it hadn't been for quite some time.
that happened to Visceral's home too. And
There
possibly
there was
mine.
water, it was just an oasis. And there's people taking it.
Wampa's still just chuckling over to the side about high and dry because he got the thought of I could get low and make you wet.
Oh my
God damn it,
We may have a thing that can help that predicament temporarily.
over here to the corner.
Temporarily.
Just something to throw it.
He was warned and shut the fuck up about it. But
No,
that's
that
his
was
intrusive
me
thought.
warning you. That was not a character to character. That was
That was the
things
end
can
of
go
fire.
poorly, and everything that me and Angela worked on can just be shit on right here and right now if you don't stop.
but let's please not.
She says, "Well, we was receiving shipments from Soha of drinking water. That has since stopped, and I have been forced to send my compatriots further out to bring back cases of water. But there's a particularly nasty motherfucker that takes a right unlike to us having clean water, and these shipments don't exactly make it here in one piece."
Well, like I mentioned, I'm from Soha, so they didn't. I don't know what all has happened, but I know when I left, things were being taken over. Is that the same people?
It's been that way for, I'd say, a year and a half, maybe two.
Have you tried asking Lunesta for help?
Now, who in the fuck is that?
Lunaire.
It's apparently some god of a river that these fellas happen to have got in touch with before I manged with them.
He was in our paper, probably in the Kiko. Says
if
people
you've
are hard
got
to
some
bust.
sort of river in your pocket, be nice to have.
Not a river per se.
River.
Maybe a small pond. I need your jar, Vic.
No. So we do have,
Do you have a flask on you?
or
I have several kegs of whiskey and little buddy. Okay.
so we actually happened to come across some water magic thingies that I know in the capital they just did some magic duplicate stuff. If y'all wanted to duplicate some stuff,
I'm not quite sure I follow.
I pull out my water orbs and just toss them over.
All of
So
them?
do-
Okay.
Okay. I will give you a brief.
He doesn't.
Demonstration. Do not shoot me and take them, please.
Just take one and hand it back.
Little buddy, say ah.
No, no,
I take a bead. I need your largest vessel. As long as it doesn't have holes.
She kind of looks around to all of you and says, "Well, I guess we ought not stay in the broom closet no more."
How many brooms do you have? This is an unnecessarily large broom club.
It's
How is he
perfectly
fitting in
roomy.
here?
I'm just literally crumpled up like this in the corner.
It's
Yeah, we can-
it's a space about the size of the shed that we're in.
Okay.
When they say broom closet,
Okay.
it's a storage.
Yeah, we can go out. Yeah, that sounds good.
It'd be preferred. I'd like to not drown.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of the broom closet, and the building that you make your way into is stone on the inside. You see wood paneling detail go around. As you make your way into what would be the lobby, you see a large desk, and behind it you see 3 cells, like a prison cell.
Oh.
They are currently unoccupied.
We'll see how long that lasts.
So she looks at you and says, "So you need some kind of like bucket?"
It's gonna be about 10 gallons of water.
Bathtub.
I don't have one of those here. We got a shower, but
You got a trough?
What
just go
about
down the
yeah?
drain.
A horse trough.
Do you have an empty barrel?
A barrel would do.
Barrel would be at the tavern. We could make our way over there. I'm still a bit confused as to your objective.
Does your floor need mopping?
You will understand, I promise, and you'll have a semi-decent amount of water to deal with afterwards.
Okay.
I also need some water. I could spit on it, but I feel like you wouldn't want to drink it after.
I'll spit on it.
That's how Gorb did it.
Yeah. So you guys want to leave the jail here and head to the tavern?
But preferably away from cells.
Okay. Justice leads the way out of the prison, and as you all follow her, as she opens the door to the outside, you're greeted by bright, intense light, and a very warm and very dry, intense wind. Like you come out and instantly feel your tongue like lose all the moisture in your mouth. It's fucking hot.
Welcome to Arizona.
Huh. You said dry heat. I didn't know what to expect.
Wow, it feels like home.
I forget you're from these parts. Both of you.
Wow, it feels like home.
I always pictured hell to have a humid heat. You know, the kind of shit that makes your balls stick to the side of your lip. Never mind.
As
One thing my balls
Justice
stick to is your mom's
makes her
ass
way out of the prison, you see she gets her front 2 feet, her front 2 hooves into the sand. She's not even down the steps of the stairs. She looks over to her left, and you see a massive cloud of dust zooming in at the town. Everybody, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I'm so good at this.
Oh,
16?
18.
7.
That's a natural 20 for a 25.
Natural
21.
21.
swear to God, that's my
Six.
natural 20.
Six, okay. Marshals, Arut and Mira. It is hot. And it's not fun. Vikrul and Womp, you can tell that this is not just a storm, like it's not just wind. This cloud is being created by something moving at a very high rate of speed. Gwyn, you can tell that something is a incredibly large shipping wagon that is being driven by a centaur. It's not being like pulled like he's towing it with his horse haft. He is sitting in the wagon with reins, and it is some type of like mechanical wagon that is driving on its own power. Ode, with your natural 20, he is being chased by something very large and very in the air. You hear Justice as she looks over and says, "Son of a bitch!" And as she says that, sirens start to go off around the town. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Hooray for murder boner.
There you go.
I need to. Can I know I leveled up on my app. I know I am the one who asked today. Should I just go with what I leveled up with?
Yes, you
Sure.
should have
Okay,
been
on
prepared.
my how many dice do I roll for the next hit die? That's
Just the one.
1d8.
One per level, yeah.
So,
Is this one?
so who's coming at us?
Okay.
A wagon, a centaur,
For a
and
surprise
something
round or
flying.
something?
So you all,
Is it then it's a plus something, right?
plus your dex, plus your constitution bonus for hit points. Alright,
Okay.
so
Plus 2. So it would be plus 7 to your whatever.
you all are coming out of this double building, this bigger building in the back. That will be stand-in for Justice. I need to roll for her. I need to roll for the wagon.
And initiative bonus. Okay. It's been a while since we've combated it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has.
So that's why everybody had murder bonus.
This is why everyone asked for it.
I don't know.
You did it to yourselves. That's all I can say. You asked.
Either this or we
Here you
fight
go.
the town.
Daniel, did I buy you a big?
And we might still
That's
fight the
true.
town.
Are they the same size?
Two good same size.
I think maybe they are. I'm so happy you're using it. Anyway.
Okay. Alright, initiatives 25 to 20.
Dirty 20.
30 to 20. Alright, Root up first. 20 to 15.
19.
19.
19.
Who's got the higher dex bonus?
I'm plus 3.
So plus 3.
Roll.
D20. Roll it.
Just flat d20. Just roll.
11.
17.
Alright, Vic roll number 2.
Mira.
Mira number 3. 15 to 10.
11.
I have a 10.
Wow.
Why
10
did you
to
say
5.
9.
9. Alright, anybody below a 9? Got everybody? Okay.
You're cold. I'm freezing.
I'm sweating.
She is a lizard. And then
I want to, like,
You heard it here first.
Be in my
Canonically,
sweatshirt.
wife made out of lizard.
So cold.
Made out of lizard.
I will turn it at the wall and let it go.
I mean, like, we have a heat source, too. Like, this is wild
Take
to me.
it.
I am
Take it.
warm.
No,
Fire
it's not
down the
cool.
shit.
Some of these fans actually do a fan, but okay.
Like, I had it set to 70.
Now it's 64
Yeah.
to make it colder air.
Ooh,
colder
that's
air.
better. Right there.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it still wasn't blowing at us.
she took it away from me though, so.
Can you feel it? Do you need
Nope.
it? Did you
I got
want
this
it?
stuff.
Did you want it?
No, I got this.
Do you? Do you need to start shipping?
I might.
We could give you a ship.
I will
be
strip
tying up my
first.
shirt, but I can't.
But you have nicer
That's
titties
YouTube
than
Premium.
I do.
What? What?
I should do that on the internet.
You have a table blocking everything.
Taco Cat. I'm wearing this again solely because it's Cinco de Drinko. Okay. It's my first cat fit repeater.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, no, anyway.
Alright, so, is this the situation in which everybody would like to be placed?
I would say we're next to each other probably.
Sure, I don't have a figure for me. I think
I'd
we were
like
just
to
using
be-
Mom as my
You'd
stand.
want to be on the roof.
I would always like to be.
You would have
On
to
the
spend
roof.
your turn to get to
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
There's one. Throw him somewhere.
Thank you.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp.
Womp womp womp.
Put me somewhere in the line.
Womp would be right
In the-
there.
I would say
Directly behind Justice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm following this dummy,
I'd
mommy.
be in the back of everyone.
here's my little skinny horse if you wanted to
She's not there.
That doesn't stay up on her own though, does it? Does
do
it?
very carefully.
Because Gwen
Not
doesn't
important.
understand.
Anyway,
we'll
here we
just-
go.
We'll use her as Justice for now. It's fine.
She could always-
At some
Just
point,
remember
we'll
there's
make
a
some
big old
dark
butt behind her.
That's
Hell
why she's
yeah.
a bigger.
Yeah.
She's a furbolg, which is about the same size. Alright, so, descriptively, this is a wooden wagon that is made up of basically, think steampunk steam engine part. Like the way a train would work, but the metal is attached to a big wooden wagon. But don't have a thing for that, so he's driving a Trans Am.
Here's
Because that
Johnny.
is the model I have. So it is a big motherfucker.
Wow, that's a massive
It
wagon.
is a big wagon.
Dragging that wagon.
That is what's happening. And you can see right on his ass, shadowy figure of a young dragon.
Oh. Oh dear.
A dragon?
A dragon.
Shadow dragon.
Dragging that wagon.
I'm gonna need my water orbs back.
They're in the back.
They are currently being held by little buddy, and I am preoccupied.
Are you alright? Did you fall?
What
Well,
happened?
there's typically something that keeps you from leaning back, right?
Oh, that's the one I sat in, I think, last week. And I was like, this is oddly goes back real
It
far.
was holding me, and it went pop, and it fell. I thought I was about to lose it.
It'd be like that on the bigger jobs, Daniel.
Alright,
No
so
one doesn't work here this time.
It's a bigger job.
big jobs for big people. Speaking of big jobs for big people, Arwit, you're up first. Victor, you're on deck.
Dragons equal meat.
How far can you get?
30.
Your speed.
30, I think. 30. So, obviously,
Oh,
going straight for 06, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. Straight for helping, and that's still out of my range. So I will use my bonus action to dash, I guess.
You can bonus action dash?
Raise my action to dash.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know if you took a rogue level.
Gets me closer, and then I will rage.
Okay.
Wait, no, because then I'll just go away.
Possible.
And if I did get hit, it'd go away. So
I can make you get hit.
I can throw a dagger at you.
I will
Get Eldritch blasted.
do nothing. That's this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Victor, you're up. Mira on deck.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the dragon.
Dragon? Okay. Does it need to make a save, or is that just one of the ones that does?
That's just.
It does.
That just does because it is?
Yeah.
Do I have a thing for that?
By
I
the
do
way,
have a
if
thing
you're
for
curious,
that.
it looks like it's about 90 feet away.
But it's coming closer.
Yeah. Hey.
I did this homework.
Wagon and dragon just blow straight by a root.
What?
They are moving at top speed. I just put them there so that they would be on.
You said what kind of dragon is this?
It's a shadowy looking one.
Oh. Hurt.
It is exactly what that looks like. It is a young shadow dragon.
Similar to what Mom's kid had?
Delvin?
Yeah.
No, that was a shadow demon that was trying to mimic a shadow dragon. This
is
thing.
an actual dragon. Even scarier.
It looked
I'm just
more
gonna
like a
use
giant
my
mule.
crossbow and shoot at it.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Be careful, this was last dragon.
9.
A 9 does not hit.
Nope.
Is that your new crossbow?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it shoot me again?
No, on a nat 20 you get an extra shot, on a nat 1 you shoot yourself.
I need them big size.
Of what? Of what?
Something gargantuan.
Something gargantuan.
Because we're not gonna have the thing I'm actually gonna be, but
What is the thing you're actually going to be? I'll get as close as I can.
Brontosaurus.
Oh shit.
I don't have anything that's close to that.
That's a long neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just needed it in size for put on the board, but
Just
it's
use
a
one of the
gargantuan
tentacles.
size
Did
creature.
you get a whole bunch of dinosaurs?
Yeah, but not one of those.
It is a gargantuan size creature.
Use
Is
the
there a
use the
giraffe?
tentacle.
That's what I think Sam's correct.
Is there a giraffe?
No.
Okay.
That's about the height it'd be.
Yeah, I was like size-wise on the board, but
Yeah.
Size-wise on the board.
essentially what I was wanting. There you go.
Size-wise on the board.
There you go.
That is a gargantuan worm.
Yeah. So whatever it gets, whatever.
Holy cannoli.
Okay. So that was the end of Vikral's turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That puts Mira up.
Please don't.
I haven't adjusted the sights on yet, apparently.
On what?
On the new crossbow.
For the giggle. I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna.
It's about 90-ish feet away.
Is there anything? Oh, I can't hide, can I? I'm gonna-
There's rocks, buildings, and
Oh, it's
trees.
90 feet away? Okay, firebolt.
90-ish, yeah.
We'll do
Okay.
a firebolt.
Make your attack roll.
I did not do a firebolt.
Good
An 8.
Nope, that's not gonna do her. Is
So
that all
far-
you're gonna do?
And then, is there somewhere I can hide?
Within your 30 feet, you could go to the rock that is in front of Justice. You could go back into the building. You could go to the.
I'm gonna
rocks
go
that are
around
behind.
the corner back of the building, right
Okay.
there. Is that
Yeah, you'd have to go over the rock or whatever, but that's
Yeah.
fine. That'd be within
And-
your 30 feet.
okay? And yep. That's all I'm gonna do for right now.
Okay. So then Justice is gonna go up. She is going to move. Let's see, what is her speed? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's plenty in her speed. She's going to take some cover behind this rock. She's going to take her rifle out and she's going to take 2 shots. So pop, pop. That's a hit. That's the same dice. So these 7 and 9. 7 plus 9 is
16.
Oh, I still don't know what
Okay. That is Justice's turn. Up next is the dragon. Ode, you're on deck. Hang on, where's that at? Alright. So the dragon is going to unleash its breath attack, and I need this. It looks like you barely dodged the cone.
Hell yeah.
So you are good.
It's just gonna hit the wagon.
She is going to attack the wagon.
Whack on.
Okay. And I'm going to have to make a dex save for Mr. Joe. Natural 20. He's going to take half damage. Alright.
Joe's in Curly Joe?
I killed him next.
Alright. And Joe. Somebody quick maths. What's half of 56?
Half of 56 would be 28, yeah.
28.
Alright. So the dragon swoops down and it takes its claws and it latches onto the back of the wagon and it just unleashes this dark red energy out of its mouth. And you see the wagon start to lose control and begin to skid. The wagon's going to use the rest of its movement, or the dragon on the wagon's going to use the rest of its movement, and it's going to stay up on that wagon. That's the dragon wagon's turn. Ode, you're up and walk on deck.
Alright. Miss Gwen, are you right next to me?
I don't know. I can't see around the building.
No.
I'm gonna walk on over to my tiny dino friend.
She's still tiny, Donna? Okay.
She hasn't
Oh,
transformed
okay,
yet.
okay.
A little pinch of dirt. Put my hand on your shoulder.
See yourself.
Go fast. Now I'm gonna cast Long Strider on you, which gives you 10 extra feet of movement
Okay.
for 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I want to do right now.
Okay. No movement, no bonus action.
Nah, just the 15 feet to walk to the other side of the building.
I can turn it back.
No,
that
no,
way
it's
to
fine.
the
It's
mirror.
fine.
No, it's fine. You can do it this way.
Okay. Is that it? That's it for her?
Yeah, that's it for me for now.
Can you feel any of that?
Yes, it's hitting my knee right there. Womp, you're up. Gwen on deck.
I will fly 30 feet into the air.
Okay, so you're gonna cast fly, or you've got the wings. You
I've
don't
got
have
the
to cast
wing.
fly.
Fan?
Yes.
Can we do the fan to just blow the
Yep,
air
that would
out?
be great. Actually, be the
Does it need water in it?
Probably.
It is just a fan if it doesn't.
I understand that.
Just a fan is better than what
Making
it
it
has.
cold.
It's fine.
Is can work just as a fan?
Yeah.
Don't have the.
Bonus action, cast Hex on the dragon.
Okay. Does it make a save for that, or is that just a thing it gets?
No, it just gets.
It's just a thing that is the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I have hexed. Nope. He hexed.
He text
Damn it.
Hunter's blood.
His wings don't stay the way they would like to.
That's good.
Alright. Cool. He
Uh,
is hexed.
Then for my action, I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
And that is 2 beams, so 2d20s.
Yep, 2 attack rolls.
And let's see here.
Is that better?
Eldritch Blast is +7. So a 22 to hit on one of those, and then
22
the other
hits.
one is a 9 that doesn't hit.
9 does not. Yep. So 22 hits, so roll your damage for that.
Oh,
22
summer fan
hits.
is 2. Will that do a problem?
10.
10 points.
Plus the Hex modifier is a d6,
Okay.
I believe. So I bonus action, Hexed.
Maybe, hopefully.
And yeah, Yeah, that does a d6. Okay, so it's 12 total for that one.
Okay.
And then
And that's all force damage, right?
2 of that's necrotic damage.
Okay. So then 10 points of damage. The necrotic does not stick.
Okay. And then second attack, second Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And both are what I told you, 22 last time to hit.
21 or 22. Yeah.
Okay, both of those are gonna hit.
Okay. So higher than 22.
Higher than 22. 24 and a 23.
Okay.
And then 9 and 1. So another 10.
Another 10.
And each one of those will do an extra necrotic, but that doesn't work, so
Yeah,
it's just 10
Yeah.
from the Eldritch
It
Blast.
does just have necrotic immunity.
So 10 force damage.
Okay.
That was action, bonus action, movement. That should be it
Sounds like you're good.
for me. Yeah.
Alright, Gwen, you're up.
Does it look hurt?
On a scale, no.
On a gale.
On a scale? Absolutely not.
What about on a gale?
Okay.
Leave my mother out of this.
Oh, I went Hunger Games. So like
On a
from,
scale of 1 to the rest of it, it's got the rest of it left.
Minus 20.
It has taken 36 points of damage through this combat.
Okay.
It could do that several more times.
Gwen will walk up into the middle and polymorph.
Okay?
I'm so glad I went ahead and gave you an extra 10 feet.
You're a Brontosaurus, right?
Ooh, I did get the extra 10 feet, so yeah, actually. Go up.
Gonna step on the wagon?
Yeah, I sure am, actually.
They made it. I can fix it.
So you're going to walk out and turn into a big balls-ass dinosaur.
Yep. A Brontosaurus.
Okay.
Dicks out.
But
Calls it Moroni.
polymorph is an action, so that's all I can
My
do.
brain was saying,
Okay.
but this is now going to blow
That's her
hole
thing.
in.
She turns into a gigantic, or a gargantuan-sized
I
dinosaur.
was
Alright,
trying to make
so-
sure stomach was still filled that way because it feels.
It's good now.
So Quinn, you turn into a Brontosaurus
I got cool.
directly in front of this wagon, which has just been started to skid out of control. And it's the wagon's turn. So he's going to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Yay, wagon.
That is going to fail. So Gwen, I want you to make a, we'll call it a strength saving throw with the Brontosaurus stats.
Okay. A strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 20 plus 8 for 28.
So the centaur with his mechanical wagon
Trans Am.
has just, with his factual 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, he's going to try and get it back straight after it had just been hit by that dragon's breath attack. And as he does that, Gwen walks out and becomes a fucking wall.
And
He rams at full speed into the foot of this Brontosaurus.
pretends it's a pine tree.
It might as well have been. With a nat 20 strength save, you're not going to take any damage. This wagon is.
Oh, poor wagon.
And it is going to lose momentum and skid to a screeching halt. And I will make another dexterity save for Mr. Joe.
Gonna go fly.
He is catapulted away from this wagon. Let's see. About 30 feet. He's going to take some fall damage for that.
Is this the Curly Joe? Okay.
Is the Mr. Curly Joe.
There is a dinosaur walking through the middle.
I rolled really good on that fall damage. Shit.
Oh no.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, but he's fucking hurt. He's taking 19 points of fall damage.
You need to add
I
a
guess
limp to his
car
floor.
crash damage. It's not even falling.
What? He has armor and shit, but like that's still.
Yeah, you're getting launched out of
Yeah,
a
no, that's
60
still
mile
like.
an hour car.
And he's a big ol' like the
That's
horse.
gonna hurt.
Oh, thinking of how a horse would get hurt in that.
Oh shit, that's a twisted ankle. We gotta shoot him.
Punch him out.
Put him down.
Curly Joe is face down on the ground. He is not dead. He's not unconscious, but he is not looking great.
How would that look as a centaur? Just like an L shape?
Huh?
Like face down?
Face
Horse
down,
ass
ass up. Yeah, face down, ass up. Okay.
I'm sending out Curly Joe and his
That-
dog Fifi.
That is the wagon's turn. So, Aurora, you're up.
Just adding
Okay, I got a
fodder
question.
to this
So,
fight.
He's an
So if I grapple
artillerist
him with the
too.
serpent's
I'm
back
sure
blade,
Fifi
what do
is
I need to
inside
do to
that
be able to get
wagon.
on his back?
She's a mechanical dog.
So you have to succeed
She's
the
his,
grapple.
Okay.
You have to spend another
Fifi.
action to pull him down to your
His
I
level
sent the
because he's
picture.
flying.
Yeah.
What if I just want to pull myself up?
You would still have to succeed a contested check.
Okay.
And then after that, you would either have him down to where you would be able to do that, or you would be up to where you would be able to do that. But it would take 2 successful athletics checks, and they would be contested.
Okay, but so it's gonna take 2 actions basically.
Yes.
Perfect, I got that. So I'll use my bonus action for fighting spirit, so I get advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make an attack roll with advantage, nat 20.
Okay.
Fuck yeah,
Gonna
alright.
see if he can succeed that. He rolled a 3, so he's gonna use a legendary resistance and succeed anyway.
An attack roll.
Are you attacking or are you
I'm
grappling?
attacking.
Oh, just the attack. Okay.
Yeah. So the grapple happens
The
if
grapple.
I succeed on the attack.
Okay.
Uh,
So you can go ahead and roll
it's
your
the
crit
serpent
damage.
pack blade ability.
Yeah. So go
Yeah.
ahead and roll your crit damage, but he is going to spend a legendary to not be grappled.
Okay. So damage is D8 plus 6.
2d8 plus 6.
Why 2D8?
Because you got a crit.
Yeah, you got nat 20.
Thank you. 7 and 3, so 16 damage.
16. He will take half of that.
Then I'll use extra attack to do it again since he avoided the grapple.
Okay.
17 plus 9, so 26 to hit.
9, 26. And that's 26 is going to hit.
Grapple again?
Alright. So are you have to roll the grapple again, or is that just when it hits?
It's when it hits.
Okay.
You can. Oh shit! You have to use your bonus action for that. Never mind. I can't do it.
You can't
Sorry.
do it. Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Uh,
Were you able to do it the first time?
No, because
No?
I used
Okay.
fighting spirit. I wouldn't have otherwise, but
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
We'll play it like it
he'll
is.
get that legendary
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. That's my bad. Words mean things. So I guess I'll just hit him again.
Okay, hit him again. It was like a 26, right?
Yeah, 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
So another 13 points damage.
13 points of damage. That'll be half down to 7.
Okay.
From
I'll action surge.
Go for it.
Do it again.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Okay. 9 points slashing.
9 points. That's halved into 5.
It is considered magical.
It is halved into 5.
Okay. Just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
you're right.
And then
You guys are at the point in the game where if you don't have magic,
24.
I had it.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
That bitch named Lilith.
And that'll be 13.
13 halves into another 7.
so
And,
he's somewhere between a 20
That'll be my turn.
and a 9.
Okay. Alright.
No,
Arut.
Oh, yeah.
It's Arut's turn. Vikral, you're up, and Mira after him.
Can I just jump up and give into this window right here?
You'd have to make a, call it a DC 14 acrobatics check to leap to the second story.
Okay. Ten.
10. We'll say you get. We'll say you get to the window ledge, but you have to use the rest of your movement to pull yourself up and into the window, or you could just hang from the window ledge.
That's just the rest of my movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay. Oh no, the ceiling.
And then now, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it again.
Okay, go ahead.
25.
25 hits.
Warning.
Was it a nat 20?
No.
No, okay.
That I do something. So let's see, that is. Okay, so that's 5 plus. Okay, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Just piercing?
Yeah.
Just piercing regular bullet? Okay. Or bolt?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Did you get your extra from the hunter's mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Mira, you're up. Justice is going to follow you.
I would like to use steady aim as my bonus action
Okay.
to give myself advantage on, I guess, Firebolt. Well, it has to be in the tray or on the table.
On the table.
Table is my rule, but Trey's preferred.
You've got advantage, so roll it again either way.
Also that.
Is better. 18.
18 just misses.
Alright, so
Can I roll
19.
again in the tray just to see? If not, it's
It won't count, but you can try.
okay. It would have been the same thing as it was out of the tray, so.
No, the dice guys know what
Perfect.
they're doing. It's fine.
Alrighty, well, in
That's your
that
action.
case,
Moving, bonus action, any of that?
I'm going to stay hidden where I am. Wait. Is that an action or a? Okay, nope. I'm just gonna be chilling over
Okay.
there hiding.
Okay. Do you want to use your bonus action to do a hide?
I already
'Cause-
used my bonus action.
For steady aim. Okay, yep, no. Alright.
So does that mean I'm not hidden from the first time?
Yeah.
You threw a firebolt at it and it knows where you are now.
Okay,
It's just
well.
more focused on other things.
Okay, perfect. I'm still just behind the building, out of vision.
Okay. Alright, that will be Justice. She's gonna go. Where are my dice? They're in the tower thing. She's gonna make 2 attacks with her rifle. That's a miss. That's a hit. Alright. That was the wrong dice, but I kinda wanna keep that. I should have kept that. Alright. Justice will do 2 points piercing damage with her rifle. And she sort of yells to you all, or to just anyone that's here and can't hear, of protect the wagon.
Huh. Sorry.
But that is her turn. The dragon's gonna go next. Does get its breath weapon back, so it's gonna do that again.
Is the breath attack, is that a magical attack, or is that just a thing that dragons do?
It's just a thing dragons have.
Okay.
So, I do think Gwen, your Brontosaurus, is going to be in this range.
Awesome line.
Yeah. You are, in fact, in the range. So, I will need a dexterity saving throw. 7 is a fail. So, you and the wagon are both going to take 56 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
How much dexterity would a Brontosaurus actually have?
Negative. So actually, one of those is 6.
And you see between
How much was it?
56.
Oh, oh. Okay.
Between the impact into the oak tree of a Brontosaurus foot and the 2 weapon attacks, or the 2 breath weapon attacks by the dragon, the wagon splits into 2 pieces, and you see the cargo in it, giant cask and barrels of water, spill out into the dirt.
Sad.
Joseph, I feel like you told us about this way too late. Way too late.
That is its movement action. That's all of that. So that's the dragon's turn. Ode, you're up.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30. I'm just gonna mosey underneath Joe there. Hey, buddy. Don't worry about me. Alright, I'm still way too far away to cast Bane on that big fuck. Should use my movement last round for that. Anyway, I will cast Ralathim's themes, whatever the fuck.
I
Psychic
forgot to do a
Lance.
thing when I hexed him.
Mm.
He has disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Good to know. Remind me of that, because if that ever comes up.
He has to make intelligence.
What is the spell you're casting?
Ralathim's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
He has to make an intelligence saving throw or take 10d6 psychic damage.
Alright. Ooh. Don't think an 8's gonna do you.
Nope. I'm gonna borrow 7 of these. Very good, thank you. Ah. Okay. And 6. 4. Okay, so that's 37 apparently.
37.
And he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So, Ode, you found something that he does not resist and is not immune to.
Nah!
Which was what?
Psychic.
Okay.
Alright. And incapacitated is what? Just no movement?
Oh shit. My spell doesn't tell me that much.
Do I know? I have unconscious. Incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Okay.
Alright guys, that was my trump card. Hit it now!
What did you actually use? Or what spell did you use?
That was Ralathim's Psychic
Okay,
Lance.
cool.
That is my 1 level 4 spell.
I will say, Ode, with the high damage that you are able to do with it, see, he's looking at about halvesies.
Perfect.
Ah! Suck a dick, Shadow Dragon!
Alright. So that's it on your turn, Ode?
As a bonus action, I'll just look up at Womp and say, hey buddy, we'll hit the whorehouse later if you kill this thing.
You got it, cuz.
And you have a 1d8 Bardic Inspiration.
For attack or for hit?
For,
Whatever you want to use it on. Anytime you roll a
D20.
d20, add a d8 if you want to.
And that's spells or physical attacks.
And if that's it for Ode, you're up, Mr. Womp.
Fantastic. He's too far away that I could reach him in 30 foot of movement, yeah?
30, but he's going to be just out of that reach.
Even if I have a 10 foot reach?
If you had a 10-foot reach...
Because of this halberd?
15, 20. If you had a 10-foot reach, you'd be able to just get there because you're flying. You could be over the wagon.
How high up in the air is he?
30 foot.
30 foot. It's just an average flight path.
Okay. Yeah, let me be over the wagon.
See if this works.
It's better than on the wagon.
Just floating within range that
That'll
I
put
can
you in
hit
the 10
him
foot.
within the 10 foot.
That'll put you in the 10 foot.
Alright. I will cast Green Flame Blade
Okay.
on my halberd. And go to hit him with it.
Go for it.
A 16 does not hit.
16 does not.
And second attack, I will do it again.
Okay.
21 does hit.
21 does.
Okay. Do that. 10 plus a d8 of fire damage. So 10 points of slashing damage from the halberd.
Okay.
And fire damage is an 8. So 8 points of fire damage, and then bonus action, I can hit him with the ass end of this halberd.
Okay. That 10 with the slashing damage, is that including stuff from Hex?
Hex doesn't work, you already said, so I didn't include that.
Oh, Hex is just necrotic. Okay.
Hex does necrotic damage, so I didn't include that.
Okay.
So it's a straight 10,
It's a straight 10 for the halberd and then 8 for the fire.
8 for the fire.
Alright, I'm going to tell you congratulations because you found the other thing that he is immune to.
Fire?
Fire and necrotic. Has no effect on.
Okay.
Great. Really glad that we're level 7 now, so I have.
Whatever.
He's
He took 10 points of damage from this halberd and 5, whatever. He can't heal until my next
I'm
turn.
going to heal, she's going to eat you. It's fine.
Wait, I thought it was the scythe that did.
It is.
This halberd
I know.
is flavored like the scythe. So he can't heal, and then you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end.
Yep, you go ahead and do that.
Does not hit.
Super sad. Is that it for a Quamp?
Movement action, bonus action, yeah, that should be it for me.
Alright. That will have Gwen up.
Gonna try and hit him with her tail.
Okay.
It's a 17 plus 8.
That will hit.
That is gonna be 68.
Good job.
Go away.
Let me add up that real fast.
What are the numbers?
8 plus 3.
11, 18.
6 plus 1. It's gonna be 30.
30 points. Alright.
And because of Druid, it is magical damage.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
It is magical. Bludgeoning.
Take... Perfect. Alright.
Oh, wait.
My halberd is a magical weapon, does that matter?
Yes.
No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was the second thing.
You said 17.
Yeah, I know. I was making sure.
Okay.
So it's a 19. It's also critical.
Okay. So tail swipe, and then anything else?
Nope. There's
Okay.
one thing in it.
Keeping it nice
Just can
and
do 30
simple.
damage in that one thing.
Somebody have Curly Joe crawl into the corner somewhere.
Which one's Curly Joe?
The
One's
one,
the one laying
down.
the centaur that is face down, ass up, trying to army crawl. He's gonna go around the corner. He's gonna give himself a little bit of healing.
Over here.
And that's gonna be his whole turn, which will bring us to Aru.
I'm gonna be a one-trick pony. I don't have advantage this time, but we're going for that attack. I'll get a little bit closer. Wish I had advantage. 11 doesn't hit, does it?
11 does not hit.
I didn't think so.
Damn.
Well, I get extra attack at least. So we'll go
Second
for
one.
another one. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Okay, I'll try to grapple that, but I'm gonna get my damage in first.
Okay. Do you damage?
9 damage.
9 points of damage. Have that. Alright, and it has disadvantage on strength saves for this grapple check, yeah?
Yes.
13.
14.
False. He's currently grappled then. Movement speed is 0.
Does that mean I get to go Yankee?
I
I need another action to do that.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah,
you
okay.
have him stuck there. If
Okay.
you're gonna pull him, you're gonna need another successful
Cool,
check
cool.
to get him to move.
Cool. We'll have to do that on the next turn.
He's already incapacitated, so he can't move or take action.
He can't do actions or reactions. He can do movement.
Okay.
Well, he can't do movement now. Grapple.
Yeah, now he can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it for you?
And I can't do a movement to get closer there. Because he in there.
Is that till the end of or till your turn?
Until the start
That's
of my
it.
next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Then Vipril, you are up.
I'm gonna load up one of my chaos bolts and fire it at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack.
21.
21 hits.
And
That
that's
makes it almost about half the
going
money
to
points.
be. That's a 1, and that's ice.
If that breath
Ice
attack
damage,
hit me,
okay.
I'd be
Yes.
left with 3.
So,
So roll your damage from that.
okay, that's 10 plus. So 13.
13. Okay. So 10 was the bow damage.
Yeah.
And 3 ice damage.
I didn't even do ice damage. What am I rolling for ice damage?
I think it's 2d6 for the chaos bolts.
So it's 13 for bow damage with the hunter's mark.
Okay.
And so, but with the ice damage itself is 9.
9. So that's a total of 21.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It is resistant to ice damage as well.
Fuck.
Being a shadow.
It's not immune, just resistant.
It's not immune. But it's you.
I found its
You've got the
immunity.
2 immunities. It's necrotic
We
and fire.
did find
There's
the
4.
It's not immune to being fucking beat to shit in the back.
It's just gonna, it's made of shadow, so it's hard to do punches to it, but it is doable.
I can punch shadows.
Yeah, aren't you special? All right, Mira, you're up.
Okay.
Did not do
I
half damage or full damage?
You did have to. It would do nothing without the magic, so.
So I did I do any damage?
You did a total of 10 points of damage.
Okay.
It's 21 and a half.
Alright. I would like to hop out right around this corner and use Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
So he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
What's the range on that?
90.
Alright. What all does that spell do?
On a failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the spell's other attacks.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3, So it is going to succeed
Okay.
with a legendary resistance.
Oh, well, fuck you too. That works, that's fine.
Yeah. So
it's
still do the 3d6.
Do I get sneak attack on that? Or with it being magic? Or I don't know.
You
I don't
would
remember.
get the sneak attack because it is in melee with a root and walk.
Okay,
And Gwen.
so that's.
Stop leashing my pets. I'm doing things. Be places.
Wait, is the legendary resistance, is that a legendary action? Because he can't take actions. Okay.
No, legendary action and legendary resistance are different. This is not high enough to have both. It just has the resistances. And I should have used one on Mars' spell and didn't. So now I'm going to make sure to use it.
Okay, so 3d6. Wait, 3d6s and
3d6
then,
for psychic, and then 4d6 for the sneak attack, I think.
Yeah.
3? So
Well,
6.
it's 4 at level 7. I'm just looking at the thing
Okay.
now because I did look at that the other day. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay,
Okay.
anyway,
So second
that
damage?
would be 10.
10 points. Gotcha. And then sneak attack damage.
Eight.
8. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright.
And then I would like to hide as my
Okay.
bonus action.
Bonus action hide. Go ahead and roll stealth check.
Oh shit.
Not that it's going to come after you with all the things in front of it, but just in case.
Centaurs are pretty big.
Yep. So, Justice is going to come around to the back half of the wagon. Seeing as it's separated into 2 pieces. And she is going to cast a greater invisibility spell on her and the back half of the wagon. So, she's gone. Dragon's dead.
Yeah, we
Yay.
did it!
We did it.
And that's the front half of the wagon. Boat wagon.
Boat
It's
wagon!
It's like you planned on us destroying the wagon.
Fun fact with the
No,
Trans Am.
if it had enough damage, it was going to split in half. Wife just sped that up by becoming a fucking boulder.
No, it was my fault.
With the Trans Am,
Ride these
there
eggs.
is ties in Snollygoster about the Bandits Run,
That's awesome.
which I think is really funny.
Yep,
that
is
came together like
hilarious.
that.
Alright, so that is Justice turn. The dragon is going to go. It cannot do actions or anything like that.
Actions, reactions, or movement. Does it have a bonus action?
Yeah, because it's grappled, so it can't move. So yeah, it is going to sit there. And then Ojira.
Yeah! Time to sneak closer. Oh shit, Justice is gone.
She's just a
Wait, did the dragon just go?
The dragon can't use actions, movement, reactions.
Did it fail the grapple check?
You already oh, I can't use an action to break the grapple. So you have to use an action
Yeah,
to
but
break
why
up the
can't you
grapple.
use the grapple action?
I can't use an action because Mars did a spell that said you can't do an action until your next turn, or until Mars'
until
next
Mars's turn.
High five, buddy.
Do it again.
I can't.
Hell yeah, that's what
turn.
I'm talking.
That was his big final blow, and it did fuck it up.
Alright. Well, I have a couple things I can try. Fingers crossed. Okay. First and foremost, casted Bane on it.
Okay, that's a wisdom save,
I believe charisma.
or it's either wisdom or charisma. I'm not entirely sure.
Pretty sure charisma. Let me double check.
Charisma's much better.
That. Oh, fuck. I hope it's not. Yeah, it's charisma.
All right. Does a 22 save?
Yeah. Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Okay, so I will re-roll that one. Dirty 20.
Damn.
Fuck. Alright, yeah. Alright.
Charisma's much better for it.
You win this time, Shadow Dragon.
Is it a shadow dragon?
I think.
It is, in fact, a shadowy dragon.
Alright, so.
It's resistant to fire and necrotic damage.
First levels. Fuck.
No, it's immune to fire.
And necrotic.
I didn't think shadow dragons were necrotic, but I guess so.
This one is now.
I guess so.
I'm going to burn an inspiration die and use my undeniable logic. Roll a d8 for psychic damage on it. That is 7 psychic damage to it. And it has disadvantage on its next save before the end of my next turn.
Because you thought real hard?
Basically.
What is undeniable logic?
Undeniable logic. I burn an inspiration die. I can't find the exact wordings of it. But basically, as a bonus action, I kill one of my inspirations and can either attack or heal with that. And if the monster fails on an intelligence save, then it has disadvantage on its next save before the end of its next turn.
Okay, so it needs to make an intelligence save?
Yes, DC for me is not on that sheet yet.
It's a 16.
Oh fuck, I think it's just people. Spell saves DC. 16. Yeah.
Well, meets it beats. Yep.
So it just takes.
So it just takes 7 points of psychic damage because that's the way things are now. That's what
Yeah.
I thought about.
Fuck you. You hurt my feelings and my shit didn't work.
Fuck.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, Womp, you're up.
As a silvery barbs question really fast, could
What's up?
that be done at any time?
Yes.
Or do you have to?
It is a reaction. Yep. But you have to have a spell slot for it.
Mhm.
That's the only requirement.
So like I could do a silvery barbs on that.
If you have the spell, yeah.
I do.
You can also only do one reaction per round.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh.
but he
you
did
could
it.
silvery
I haven't
barb.
reactioned yet.
Yeah, you have not. So if you wanted to silvery barbs the int save that it did, you can do
Yes.
that. Yeah. It
I would
is
like
better
to
spell
do-
slot.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's level 1 anyway, so.
It is.
So that's what we're doing.
Yep.
Well, that's better. It's a 24.
Well, fuck.
You
Check.
I tried. I'm trying new spells. They're fun.
There you go.
Silver
Silvery barbs
Really?
is
Silvery
somebody
barbs
else
is a fun one.
advantage too? Or is that just an experience?
Yes, I do get to bestow advantage on someone. Oh, really?
I don't need it.
Alright.
But you
Well,
also get to bestow advantage on someone.
Yeah.
With that,
Uh-huh.
That's another part of the spell.
it's the other half.
You give somebody else advantage on the
Pickle.
next d20. Go for it.
It's balance.
well, are you giving it to him?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, I don't need it.
Okay, I
I'll give
He's
it
got
to
advantage anyway because he's got it on a leash again. He keeps taking my pets on walks.
Good. Good.
I was trying to fit like
You should get paid for that. You're a dog walker.
Dog flyer? Kite flyer.
basically.
Alright, so Womp is up.
Womp is up.
You have advantage on your next attack roll. Or is it just on the next roll?
On the next d20 that I choose to throw it at,
Well, no, I think it's the very next one, silvery barbs.
Let's find the wording. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Yeah, so it's the next, so it is the first one you do.
I'll take
Okay.
it to the dragon. What is it considered?
It is considered large.
Okay.
You are factually bigger than it.
I am 2 times bigger than it.
It is a young
that means there's a mile.
Oh.
Probably.
Well, dragons lay eggs and then they stay asleep for a very long time, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know my knowledge of dragons comes from webtoon comics.
She
So
took the half of the boat she cares about, right?
She took half of the boat.
Okay.
She took.
Let's hope it's half of the boat that she cares about, because it's not built to be a boat anymore.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
poor Curly Joe.
Alright, he's clear.
He's conscious. He's just somewhere else.
Well, it's his mechanical boat.
He'll
It's
build
fine.
another one.
Yeah, exactly. He can build another one. It's fine.
Did she just turn it invisible?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's still there.
But she
fucking
did
move it.
yell, protect the boat.
It's gonna be real sad.
So
I'm
our objective
going
here
to
is protect the
Hit
boat.
it again with my halberd. I
Okay.
guess move onto its back.
Okay. Everybody's riding things on the back.
I want to know what that looks like.
Well, I'm glad you look what I'm about to
Move my
do.
character onto its back.
Curtis wonders.
Stop flying. Be on the back of this dragon now.
Oh, what's a halberd?
A big ass sword. Choices.
Whoa.
They're all
Come here.
choices, it's fine.
Stay somewhere. Nope, you're dead.
No. It's not gonna stay on.
It's not gonna stay on it, so but you're on it.
Can you put that right next to it?
It was.
That was as close as it can get.
Oh.
So I'm on the back, and I will swing
That is as close as it can get.
my halberd to hit it
Okay. Make your attack with advantage. Go ahead.
with advantage.
Yeah. You have advantage from silvery barbs.
Oh,
Also,
frick yeah!
it's grappled. So
Grapple
I think just makes it harder.
just means it can't move. Restrain will give it advantage.
well, we're almost there.
Yeah, that's your ultimate goal, is to just get everything in a headlock.
So 15 doesn't hit,
And then eat
15
it.
does not hit.
and then I will do it again.
Okay. So this is just a flat roll on this one.
The main action takes away if I can't eat it.
And that doesn't hit either.
You need a 19.
I know. I know what I need, and I know what I rolled.
And it's not those things?
It's not a 19 or plus.
Fantastic.
So I am just riding this
You are
dragon.
just on the dragon. Have fun.
And I still have bonus action to do something. What can I do with a bonus action?
I'm having to learn all my things.
When you're up after, if you
And-
want to. You already have your turn.
Yeah,
right?
I already have what I'm doing, unless he does something weird with his bonus action.
I'll give it the Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Is that different from Hex?
Yes. Once per short rest, as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to curse it for 1 minute until the target dies. You die or you are incapacitated against the cursed target. You gain a +3 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on 19 or 20, and regain 12 hit points if it dies.
Okay. So it's Hex and Cursed. And Grapple.
And grapple.
All these things.
Okay.
Trying real hard not to
No.
let it move.
Never let me have any fun.
No,
Okay.
just you.
Is that it for your go on?
Yup.
Alright, Gwen, you're up.
We're trampling through.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
Trampling through. Once per round, I may move at least 15 feet in a straight line, and I can move through spaces occupied by one or more large or smaller creatures, as if they were difficult terrain.
Okay.
So,
So you
trampling
move
through the
15
dragon.
feet?
You would trample through
I move at least 15 feet.
at least. So how far are you moving?
30. I'm going
1, 2,
basically just behind the
30
dragon.
is enough.
However,
30 is
yeah.
enough to get to where.
The dragon is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So
like,
you are
basically
also
right behind the dragon, just enough to get the trampling through.
Okay.
Then, as I'm trampling through, I may target one of the creatures with a stomp attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
target the dragon with the stomp.
Make sure I target you.
13 plus 8, 21.
21 hits.
And that is going to be 5d8, not 6d8 this time.
It's like a brontosaurus.
Do you need more D8s?
No, just do this. I'll already start with this. No, I'll already start this. That would be 26.
26 stomping damage.
Yes.
Wouldn't hurt.
And then as an action, we are going to stomp with the other foot.
Okay. Go for it.
Attempt to stomp. That's a 13 plus 8.
Yeah. That will do it.
You want more D8s?
Now I can do the D8s. I just started
How many?
that other one. One more.
There we go. Oh, well. Oh, that worked.
Gotcha. What is that? That was 7?
Yes.
Okay. 33.
33 points of damage. Okay. Very, very hurt.
I don't know how much total damage that was.
A lot.
It was 50 something.
50 something, yeah. Okay. Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, that was all I can do.
Wagon is no longer moving, so don't have to do a turn from that. So Arvid, you're up.
I'm gonna rage to give myself.
I'll just go ahead and say, since she stomped on it,
Yeah.
and it's an in the air thing, and if you're gonna put your foot on its back
Yeah.
and then hit it to the ground, it's on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Save you that.
That's fine.
Save
That's
you that.
fine. We'll.
I stomped on its
Fine.
face.
That's what I'm saying. It's no longer gonna be airborne after taking a fuck ton of damage to the ground.
I
Any
am
wings
trying to
broken?
break its fucking wings.
I'm gonna rage.
I was gonna
and
say,
restrain
any
it.
wings broken there?
Okay.
So that's
You did what?
He's gonna
You
restrain
restrained
it.
But I'm being smart and I'm avoiding
The key players.
what's
Or
his
the-
name on the back of
drink
it.
reaction.
Bonus.
Not gonna
With
stomp
my
Womps?
Okay.
No.
No womp stomp. Got it.
Avoiding
That's
one
fine.
with my
I'll just
stomps.
take that and you know what? Good enough. Good enough. 20 to restrain it.
22 restrain, and that's athletics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. 23 is athletics.
27.
Damn.
You son of a bitch.
Silvery bars.
It hasn't been my turn again.
You can't do that. You're a dinosaur.
I can't do
Yeah,
that.
no, I
Yeah,
also...
that's my turn. Here's my turn.
Huh?
Is restraining
Yeah.
That's it.
is restraining
That was
as
my bonus
athletics or is
action.
that just a strength check?
Restrained.
Because you do have disadvantage on strength.
That's already gone, hasn't it? Or is
It's
that
as long as you're hexed.
as long as
Oh,
it's hexed?
yeah.
Okay. And that's a 2.
Yeah!
So that's gonna be a total of 9.
Which is up to...
So
Let's see.
that doesn't beat the 23.
So it is restrained. As long as that is how that works.
So I
then
need
yeah.
to like flip it upside down.
Uh,
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Da, 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 da.
That didn't come out, does it?
which is up to 8 hours you were hexed.
That's not gonna live that long.
Not with the giant dinosaurs traveling.
Okay. So that's your turn restraining it. That's all you're gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, are you just gonna stay on the dragon?
Yeah.
You want me to take you off the stands? Put you on the dragon?
Root has the dragon in a headlock.
I'm just on its back trying to hit it with a halberd.
Okay.
Essentially trying to just like chop its fucking spine in half.
Alright,
Just assume you're
so
not
That's
on the
holding
back
it up.
anymore.
Yeah, just leave it.
it's fine. As long as we have a general idea of where it is,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Alright, so that will be Vikral's turn. Mira on deck.
Cool. Load up my last chaos bolt. Then I got advantage, so shoot at it.
Yep.
Have double advantage technically.
There's no such thing.
15 plus 8.
It's 23.
3. That
So
will hit.
23. Hit. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
So rolling for. Yeah. Cool. That's 4 for the chaos bolt.
Or what does the chart say?
Radiant.
Radiant. Okay. That's a new one. I gotta check his chart. Yeah, full damage.
Hey, with a 2.
Alright, so that's 12 plus
So 12 for the bolt.
15 for the bolt.
15 for the bolt. Okay,
Yeah,
because of the 100 mark.
And then, is it 2d6 again?
Yep. All the chaos bolts are 2d6.
And that's a 6 for radiant.
6 for radiant. Okay. Fantastic. Still looking very hurt. Mira, you're up.
Mira's gonna pop back out. And also use a chaos bolt.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack. You do have advantage because Root's
Restrained.
holding it down.
Okay. Well, you know, that's gonna be a
8
13,
plus.
5.
13 plus 5 is an 18.
No,
No,
it's
8
8
plus 5.
8 plus 5
So
is a 13. Yeah. So that's not going to hit.
Nope.
Is that the higher of the two because you have advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was 8 and a
Okay.
7.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Crazy.
Well, Dragon gets another turn.
Wait, do I get a bonus
You
action?
do have a bonus action if you want to keep going. Dragon gets. Unless you do something with a bonus action. It's stupid hurt right now. It's not going to make another
What
round.
is this thing? What is this?
What can it
does
boost?
he?
We'll find out.
It can act and react now.
Yeah, because O's turn is over.
Mm-hmm.
It can't move.
It can't move. It is restrained. Is it restrained and grappled, or is it just restrained?
You have to, once something is grappled, and then you
Okay.
keep doing it, you advance the grapple into restraint. You
Okay.
can't do both.
So if it
No,
breaks
you
its
know-
restraint, does it go back to grappled or does it break
No,
all the way
it's
free?
It's just out.
I'm just gonna hide again.
Okay. Well,
Let's see who we can get with this.
It's gonna do a breath attack again.
yep, and I'm gonna say it's,
How many of those does it get?
it rolls to recharge at the start of each turn. As long as it rolls high enough, it gets it back. So I'm gonna say, Arut, Womp, and Gwen. 3 of you back here. It's not gonna break the grapple or the restraint. It's gonna stay in the headlock and just angle its neck around, and it's gonna unleash a breath attack at you.
Halitosis.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from Arut, Womp, and Gwen.
It's gonna go for all of us. Not,
You're all gonna be in that
'cause
cone.
I know he is on top of it.
Well, it's on
Womp
his
is
back
on
now.
top, yeah.
And so if he's on top of it, he's schmucked
Yeah.
underground. He would have had to move from there.
I have a question.
What's up?
I have Sentinel attack when a creature within 5 feet of you, I'm standing on it, makes an attack against a target other than you. You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. Since it's targeting me as well, does it...
I'm gonna say since it's targeting you as well, but that's not gonna trigger Sentinel. I
Okay.
could be wrong on that, and the internet will probably tell me if anyone ever watched. But for right now, I'm gonna say no to Sentinel.
Okay.
So what is this?
That's a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
Dexterity saving throw.
7.
Oh, that's not good. 7.
I have a negative dexterity.
17. Okay.
I have to check something real quick.
Oh no.
I have a 9 dexterity, but I have a 21 to restraint.
There you go.
not very agile, but
Okay, because it has the Hexblade's curse on it, which reads, once per short rest as a bonus action, choose a creature within 30 feet of you. For 1 minute, it's cursed. Against the cursed target, you gain a +3 bonus to damage rolls, comma, score a critical hit on a 19 or 20, and you gain a 12. That's 19 or 20 to hit. It's a critical.
Yeah, that will not affect saving throws.
Okay. 22.
22. Okay, so Womp will take half damage. Gwen and Arut, you will take full ones.
That's fire damage.
It is necrotic damage, so that's
Ooh, much worse.
13.
You sure you
104.
okay, you're fine.
I feel real squishy all of a sudden.
You're fine.
I got 5 temp hit points and I need.
Oh, I'm squishy as a person.
Yeah.
I have 40
Right.
HP.
I was also wondering about my bells, and if the Mumbo Wumbo gives me any, like, perks, or am I just big? I got a belt that makes me either really big or really little.
Oh.
62 points of damage to Arut and to Gwen,
Ouch.
and 31 to Womp, necrotic damage.
Does the Mumbo Wumbo belt give me, like, extra fun stuff when I'm big and little?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. I have to pull it up and
Cool.
give that to you if you wanted to use it.
Does it just work like the enlarge reduce spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could look that up.
Yes.
Because I meant to ask that.
Yeah. No. Fuck it.
It's
gives
called
you,
what?
Enlarge/reduce
Okay.
or comma reduce.
It's a level 2 spell.
Okay. That's shit. That's the dragon's turn. It can't go anywhere or do anything. It used its action. Ode, you're up.
Kill it.
Hit him with the chair.
Kill it.
The chair, my lord. The chair.
Okay, I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Shadow Dragon.
Okay.
Friend, you would have been better as an omelet. Should have died in your egg.
Should have never been born.
Basically, yes. And that means he has to make a wisdom saving throw of 16. Or take 2d4 psychic damage.
Did I get anything for saving?
No. If you save, then it's
It is
nothing.
You're still insulted.
Your feelings might be hurt.
Yeah, no, it rolled a 15, but it has no bonus to wisdom, so it's kind of dumb, but it's got 2 more legendary resistances, so it will burn one to not die right now.
Alright, in that case, I will burn a bonus action and a bardic inspiration and say, that's not very kind, friend. Take the pain. Let it wash over you. And now he has to make a fucking intelligence saving throw. If not,
Natural 20.
God damn you.
It just looks at you and growls. Not like that.
Well, did you eat a cat earlier?
I'm about to.
Oh, is it still a cat if it's on a horse?
Doesn't have to be.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind my safe little rocks.
Okay.
Fuck you, dragon.
Fuck you, dragon.
Fuck you, dragon. Okay. That's Ode's turn. Womp, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to fly up 15 feet and then drop down and attempt to hit it with this halberd one more again.
Okay.
And I have advantage
you
because
have
it's
advantage
restrained.
Because it is, it's still headlocked.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about rolling damage, mate.
It had 2 HP.
8. think you can. Can you do less than 8?
It is right now 2d10 plus 5. Because
Could
Technically, you could do less than 8, so go ahead and roll.
technically I could do less than 8, but I do have a second attack roll with advantage too.
Yeah, but this is nat 20, and that's the fun part. So
Okay,
hopefully you
so-
don't
Just do it.
seven.
Just roll.
D8 1 is an 8 plus 5. And then
No, you got it. You got it. I want
so
you.
15.
I want you to tell us what it looks like.
So
Describe it. Paint a picture.
Womp is starting off his turn. He's standing on the chest of this dragon, and he just flaps his wing and flies up 15 foot, and then folds them back in and goes to fall. And he takes his halberd with both hands, and he comes down and he just pile drives it into the chest of this dragon. And as he does, he just screams out "Ah!" as he's falling, and then swiftly hits it right in the sternum and shatters its sternum.
So you get your halberd and you stab it directly into the sternum, and you hear the bones start to crunch as the chest cavity of this giant, large dragon caves in under the pressure you are, and you just push and push and push until eventually your blade hits dirt on the other side of this dragon, and you've pinned through the chest cavity. You've now pinned its spine into the ground, and the shadows begin to whisk away, and all that is left is a very large skeleton pinned into the dirt. With that, we are out of initiative.
I do regain hit points because it was
Because of that.
cursed.
It was cursed, yes. So go ahead and have that. We are out of initiative with that. Justice drops the invisibility on her, looks you all over and says, "Yeah, well, I think you guys gonna be useful after all." And we'll just go to break and come back for the rest of that.
Were there any meat on the bone of this?
Oh,
It is just a skeleton.
No meat.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm
darn.
I'm gonna
alright.
loot this motherfucker.
Bones.
Dragon bone cell.
Yeah, infection.
Very true.
I can turn it into dust by stepping on it.
Can, or we can turn it into weapons.
Don't step on that.
Alright, Al's got the red button going over there. Red button going over here. Red button going on over
It's just
here.
really sweet coffee. It definitely does not sound like that.
Well, you get the sugar.
Is this
from the
on repeat?
Monster.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
10
get
hour version.
the coffee, because you know,
So,
like regular Monster kind of tastes like a tea, kind of a little bit. The
Oh.
basic
Perverted
green one.
world.
Yeah.
I just thought of
But, like,
what
once you melt it down, like,
song needs to be on
and then
Mira's
you add in the
playlist.
C4,
It's
and
a
that
brain
kind of
implosion
blends
energy
into the
because
taste
it needs
of
to be on
Monster.
everybody's playlist all the time.
You need
always.
to
And
brains
then
to
you add the
implode.
coffee to that.
You can't overthink
It
your heart
all blends
stops.
together into a
It's
kind of like a
factually
coffee
true.
tea flavor.
Just
and
drink
then
and drink
you
and drink
add in
until you
alcohol
drop.
that goes with it, and it's just fucking
Oh, yeah.
don't drink much. Do not drink much of it.
Okay, are we ready to do some more?
Angela, do your thing.
If you're an alcoholic and you know it, clap your hands.
We fucked that one.
Yeah. If you're an alcoholic and you know it, clap your hands. Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Alright. So, we're back from break. We had our sink full of mayo, tacos, and margs. And,
Hot girl summer.
we're gonna go on a car ride. We're not, we're staying in a shed.
Gotta do a car ride. We had all these margs.
Car ride, not car wreck.
It's factually
Daniel is sober.
fine as long as you don't crash.
Don't tell
Drunk-
people that.
Drunk crashers ruin it for everybody.
Daniel is wasted.
Don't tell people that.
The world may never know.
Drunk crashers ruin it for everybody.
Uh,
Learn how to drive, you dickhead.
dickhead. So, our dead man's troop just defended the strip of Snollygoster from a dragoon attack. A big baddie shadow dragon was chasing Mr. Curly Joe on his Pontiac Firebird Trans Am wagon full of barrels and kegs of water.
Right, we
Coming
still
back
need to
from
finish
his
him off.
bandit run.
Throughout the course of the battle, their sheriff ally, for the time being, of Justice, managed to get herself and at least half of the supplies on the wagon to go invisibly and stop the dragon from destroying it, while the rest of you all were able to finish it off.
I don't like how you said for now.
Well, that's probably
So
because
that's
of
it's
how
not a
y'all.
me decision.
That's how y'all have been wanting to.
It's okay, we'll
play
finish
this.
her off soon enough.
Started walking the line, and you keep falling off of it.
Wanna quit flirting with it?
Don't know if he knows how.
She needs
Not
she
today.
needs some.
Okay. So that is where the rest of everything has happened. That's where we're picking up. So the afternoon is yours. Do something with
He's
it.
just as visible now.
I sent
Yeah.
the map to the. Didn't I send the map?
You did send the map to the group chat.
I'm gonna be poking.
Oh,
that
fuck, I gotta go to the
skeleton
whorehouse.
with
You
the
killed it.
sword.
Yeah.
Fuck!
But before that, hold on. So, Miss Justice Lady, we did your town and your job a good service.
Jesus Christ.
How about you let us do you a service now?
Us? Go to
Specifically
us.
just me.
And by that he means fix your water problem.
Or some other thing.
More importantly,
I believe it still had some.
There
Why
could
is
possibly
there
be
no
nothing
meat?
more important.
on this animal.
Well, see that there is what they call a shadow dragon. It's the remnants of what had used to be a dragon.
What had used to be.
I had
Okay.
told you all of a big bad motherfucker which didn't take kindly to us having clean drinking water.
Sure.
That wasn't him.
What?
Cool. Does that one have meat?
I don't remember.
I would guess so. I honestly can't tell you.
I've
I'm
got
fucking
me.
hungry.
What, do you just want some lunch?
Sure. Yes.
Food would be
please.
nice.
What's the name of the tavern?
The.
Why did I pull up Google Map like it was a real
It's not like us.
What's
It's a
the
real
name of
place.
the tavern? It's not like
Upper.
us.
So many calories.
Alexa.
I bet you I can find something called Snollygoster on the map.
That would be hilarious.
Classy
Is it
cult saloon?
The
The
classic
saloon? Is that the
That would
eatery?
be.
Or
There's.
is it the
You can eat there. The bakery is also an option.
Meat.
You put
So
a
Daniel-
bank here?
Apparently
Yes. It's a
there's
saloon town. A Vegas saloon town. There's all sorts of
We should have been
Vegas.
taking a shot for
saloon.
every time she said the word Vegas.
We would be dead.
Shit.
I don't have enough liquor.
Angela would be, yeah.
I'm not allowed. No. Mm-mm.
How many times
you would not
have
be.
I
No
heard
one would be
Vegas
in these chairs
tonight?
anymore. Everyone would be on the floor, and someone would have to be pumping stomachs.
Vegas.
I'd be in justice by now.
Vegas.
Pretzels.
And that would be an injustice.
Definitely an injustice.
Disgusting, both of you.
So
So,
there's a few options.
Just trying to
Yeah,
fuck
so-
the horse lady.
so Justice points out
Still
the
bestiality
Classy
if
Cult
she's
Saloon
happy.
as a place where you could get food and drink. She does not take kindly to Womp's approach, but he does keep rolling high on his charisma check, so she's not taking violently to it.
What if I roll to seduce?
That is not a
Action that can be
it's
taken
not
at
an
the moment.
option you have at the moment.
I will silvery barge your shit.
But you did bring up the point of you helped the town.
It's in Washington.
Daniel, did you catch the
Fantastic.
name of the
Let's
saloon?
plan a road trip.
Sorry.
You weren't listening?
Everybody's listening.
Oh yeah.
So she says that if favors or items, money, whatever it is that you would seek in return, we here in the Nix do pay our debt. So if that is the thing you'd like to have, I could let you talk to my husband.
We do enjoy things.
Sure.
Does
Do
he
it after
party?
Food or over food?
Sure.
We need to feed that one, and then I'm sure he'll be better at talking.
But does your
I doubt
husband
that.
party?
No, the things that me and my husband do are particularly none of your goddamn business.
Right on, I like that answer. Oh yeah.
No. You are going to get us shot by the sheriff.
Just
I give her a
knock him
shot.
out.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow,
So-
wow.
If you knock him out, he'll be a different person tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't knock him out.
So if that's a thing
I
that you
can't. I'm
like,
still a dinosaur. Wait on. Hold on.
are you still?
Tail comes with
You can do like 60 points of damage. So.
Wolf is no longer in Snollygoster.
He just pulled a Team Rocket. He's gone blasting off again.
Gonna start blasting.
So, do you want to meet with Justice's husband and talk about future jobs and/or favors and/or what is the reparations?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Do you think that those reparations and payment could help us take down the bad guys that have taken over Snollygoster? I mean, Soha?
Well,
Second of all, do you want us to finish off old what's-his-face over yonder in the dirt? He seems pretty beaten up.
yeah, I'd appreciate you not killing my family. Not taking too kind to that. Also, if you want some things for quote-unquote taking over shit, that's probably your guy.
Okay.
Hurt. You okay over there, mister?
How hurt is he?
A lot by the sounds of it.
You said he
He
healed
healed
himself.
He
a
did
little.
heal himself. That
So-
still does not mean he's good. He
I can stop that.
I can go fix it.
he was behind the building, so let's see if he had time to go to somewhere while this conversation was happening.
I think he had like maybe one round before him.
Yeah, would he have gotten to his place?
I mean, he was behind this building right here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the map to see if that would be. That's on the same strip.
He's at the all-in artificery.
Yeah, and
technically.
that's right
He's gonna run out
next
with the rocket launcher.
to the bandit
Blow
line.
up the skeleton.
Yeah. So we'll say that he has made his way back to his shop while the rest of this conversation, this fight was going. He would have probably just got into it.
So he's in a shop full of really explodey things.
Okay, no fire.
Eldritch Blast wouldn't
I
work
was gonna
that
say, why
far.
would you say that out loud?
That was an out-of-game thing. Probably.
So just Eldritch Blast that window and it'll be all good.
It doesn't matter that it's not a game thing. He hurt.
Anyway,
Bird's
yeah.
nest.
No one is safe, factually.
Never.
Okay. Alright, so what is the play? Are we tracking down Curly Joe? Are we going to
We
the
can go to the
saloon and waiting
saloon.
for...
Let's go meet Justice's husband.
Okay.
Her other husband. The one that's not me.
I would love to go see Curly Joe while he does that.
Okay.
I just want to be on the other side of town when he dies.
Fair.
Don't worry,
What?
Kenneth. I've been in worse.
You're not coming to meet the people we need to meet.
You mean
You are the leader of
one
our group.
of the group of people? Yeah, but have we not heard how he's been talking to people?
Why do you think we need you here?
Who?
Kyle,
We need
it'll
you
be
for
fine. Don't worry about it, bro.
We need
I
you
got
for
you.
long.
No, I know. Look, he was
Jesus,
born
fine.
earlier.
Alright.
Can't do anything about it now.
And look, I wish I could do something about it. I really do. The dice tell me.
What are dice? No, I know what dice are, but why are dice dictating how you live?
The dice have dictated.
Is that what's on
I
that
do not
casino
hit him.
sign way down there?
This
Is it 10
Said-
the
days?
shield that I carry
Said
around
skinny
it
from 20 years in the future.
controls my multiple
Wow.
personality disorder.
that
It's like a
sign?
medication.
If I rolled
What
a
are
10 or
those
higher, the
things?
dinosaur was going to knock him
Yeah.
out. I rolled a 2.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna loot the skeleton and steal a bunch of claws.
I would like to get the dragon tooth.
I just want a tiny bone off that dragon.
Just a
I've got
bone.
a
Just
tiny
a
bone,
bone.
you know.
I only need
Well,
a
well,
bone.
What?
Huh?
I don't know what you said.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
They want dragon toothy.
At least one.
Make
I
a
like the size baseballs.
either nature or survival check. Determine how many claws you are able to get intact.
Wait, they're trying to get bones off of the thing.
Off of the dragon.
Specific
skeleton,
ones.
Wait,
16.
what? What was nature or what?
yes. Nature or survival.
Yeah.
16.
5.
Okay. With the 16, you are able to get 4 dragon claws off of one of the hands. With a 5, shit. You're, you are able to, you get your thieves tools in and start trying to pry like a hygienist of the dental variety, and you get the bottom half of one of the fangs, but it's not a clean break. You get the pointy part, but it's not a full dragon fang.
If it's just a skeleton, are there any tissues and gums to hold that tooth in place?
No.
I would like to yank again.
Well, you got a 5,
Damn
so
it. Okay, never mind.
The rest have been turned to dust from the stump.
Ah, so I get part of a tooth.
you get a fraction of a dragon's,
Fang,
Yep.
specifically?
like the canine, the big one. Did you care what bone you wanted, or just a?
I just need a singular bone.
Okay. Easiest one would be like the tip of the tail, just
That's
big,
cool.
able to snap that off.
Tiny, just the least amount of space in
Little
the
tiny bone.
I want wing bones.
You want
Bones?
wing bones?
Yeah.
Well, wings don't have bones; they're just cartilage.
It looks like a bone holding it.
No, that's cartilage.
Whatever.
They're
It
hollow.
doesn't have any wings.
I don't fucking know. You can
Yeah,
have,
okay,
you can
see?
have a wing bone.
Okay.
Is there a wishbone?
Well, how many wing bones?
One.
Well, if
Unless you
dragons
wanna
are
roll.
basically giant chickens, would they not have wishbones?
They're giant lizards with wings. They're not giant chickens.
But lizards are just birds.
Nature or survival?
Lizards are not just birds.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
Birds are just evolved lizards. Lizards are still lizards.
Their wings are more like bats.
I know so little about science.
Okay.
Biology.
20.
I'll be happy with my fragment
You
of a
get-
fang. And cake.
All of them?
You get the there's not bones and wings, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Yes, there is. You've never
They're
had
hard.
you've never had a wing? The
No.
flats?
No, they come boneless.
No. It's a nugget.
Those are chicken nuggets.
So you get the
There are wing bones.
okay, fine. You get one of those.
I know there are wing bones, is why I'm
First time in her
confused.
life she's ever wanted anything to do with a bone.
Damn it.
No, that was a thing about she doesn't eat things that had bones.
I don't believe you.
It factually was.
Didn't she eat?
No, you're just expecting it at this point.
That's what I'm
you.
saying.
That's you.
Do you blame me?
No.
It's a path that I led you down and then I sharp left.
You asked him to stop. He in fact did.
For this moment in
For this
particular.
one moment in time.
Yes. The dice said I have to be this way.
Okay, anyways.
Okay. Are you undinosaur-ing for that, or are you just carrying it in your dinosaur mouth?
No, I had dinosaur for that.
Okay, so you've undinosaurs. That's fantastic.
I had 3 HP left.
Oh, wow.
As a dinosaur. I had 121 to start.
Hey, thanks,
Should've just
Gwen,
let
for
us
taking
stab
all
you.
those blows.
Huh?
I think how much she got left.
None for the day.
That was the one.
That was the one.
I can wild shape 2 more times, but I can't polymorph again.
Oh.
And I lived too.
Yeah. For now.
I was dexterous.
How many bones did I receive?
You have a full set of wing bones. The picture you showed me is what you got.
Done. Okay. How many more bones?
Okay,
You're encumbered now. You have to get rid of something.
throw some away.
Put those mines on the ground.
Okay, so Ode and Vickrel are going to the artillery shop.
No, I'm accompanying Womp to mitigate any damage he does.
We're all going to the saloon.
Okay.
Wait, were you
I don't
going to
know if I was
the? Did you want to go to the?
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know where
across
he,
the street.
We will make
I don't
it
know
there.
where he got anything.
You said
Most
we were going to
likely
go
right after
with
this,
them to get the boom boom.
It's across the street.
No, I was just gonna get a dragon claw. That's the only thing I thought of this whole time.
Someone else said they were going to go with
So
them to
so
get
think of a
boom
town
stick.
square and how there's corners.
Everything's
The classy
across
colt
the
is
street.
literally across the street from the artificer shop.
Okay. Alright, so you all head to the Classy Colt, and is that the one that Diamond runs, or is it a different one?
Justice also helps run it there. Diamond Dolly can be wherever you want. Diamond Dolly's is next to hers.
Yeah.
But she can also work there, and she can also work at the show pony. Diamond Dolly is a woman of many talents.
So we'll say that Dolly runs the bar
That's
as
fine.
well.
I have a question, Angel.
Yeah.
Diamond Dolly Parton.
That's a great question. We should find out.
I swear to God, she's gonna send a picture and there's
A
just
more
gonna be
important
two
question
pictures.
is,
Okay,
Is she hot?
I'll send it. I'll send it.
And Ankylos, send him the picture.
does she also have a great ass too?
Yes.
It's actually correct.
It's the one regret that Dolly Parton has is that nobody ever recognizes that she also has a great ass.
Is it also fake?
It's made out of forged meat, so.
I don't know. Wasn't always, at least.
Wow.
That's Diamond Dolly.
What is that?
That's as big as those titties will go on Heritage Forge.
I'm not talking about titties. The fuck does she have on her hip?
Which
Did
one?
she murder a jester and steal his hat and
It's a moon wand.
wears it as a trophy?
It's a moon wand.
There's a lot of bells on that.
It's a scepter. But yeah, she is definitely got some jester vibes.
Oh, your face.
But
looks
like
it.
she's an entertainer, so
When you say jester vibes,
she's
to
definitely maybe bardish
me- No.
because she sings.
And Dolly Parton, yeah.
Yeah.
No, makes sense.
Cool, so that's who you're greeted by. Angela did all my work for me, so.
Well, howdy. Welcome.
I'm sorry, who is speaking right now? Because it's not Mira.
That was supposed to be Diamond Dolly.
Are you gonna be Dolly?
No.
I'll just leave.
Nope.
She's got
No,
this.
you got it. You got it. That was.
Hit us with it, Gav.
Oh.
No.
Wait, what did you?
No. Will not. Alright. There's a buxom centaur with a jester hat on her hip.
I know, right?
Does she kill clowns for fun? You should watch out.
She says, "No, I don't do much of the killing. I do
Yeah,
a bit of the show." Oh, got my joke. I think I might like you guys.
I like shows.
I got a feeling I might like you, sweetheart. What's up?
Oh, no.
So, what can I do you for?
Well, he's
About
hungry.
$1.50.
That is so cheap.
Factually correct.
He's hungry.
Yeah, food.
I'm Mira. Hi. You're pretty.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Mira, and Hungry, and who else do I have the pleasure and/or the expense of meeting?
I'm Womp. Nice to meet you. This is my cousin, Seamus.
Ode. ode is what 99.9% of anyone who has ever met me has called me.
His
This
nobility.
is the 1% here?
0.01%. Apparently we're related. I just found out.
His nobility.
I just found that out too.
Well, that is excellent to hear.
I guess. I'm a poor ass orphan. I did not gain anything.
Aren't we all?
I don't know.
And the rest of you?
This is Visceral. That's Gwen.
Is that whiskey?
You certainly can be. You thirsty?
Yep. I just walked past her and jumped up to the bar.
Oh wow.
And pour myself.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
Even though you went, oh no.
It's a team full of choice makers, is
We're
what it
watching.
seems like today.
We're all just gonna watch him do that.
Please don't hurt him. He won't last long.
Oh, I'm
Hurt me
not,
for him.
I'm not the hurting type. I do see that perhaps not everyone here comes with manners or home raising, and that's certainly unfortunate. I would recommend perhaps we stop being that way. There is a bit of an expectation for those in our establishments
I
here.
put 5 gold on the counter.
She nods and says, I appreciate that. We'll call this an advance payment for that jug your friend has.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Enough about his joke. What's up?
I put 25 more.
Just gonna be
please,
broke by the time this ends.
don't listen to him. He's a stray and not exactly housebroken yet, and we can barely call ourselves associated.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now's not the time and the place. If you want to hit me up at the show later on tonight, I do go on at 7 p.m. And afterwards, perhaps I'll break your friend's house.
What time does the tavern close?
How much does that cost? Don't pay in advance.
For the show?
No, to break him.
I'll be there at
Are
7.
you gonna watch?
Nope. I'm just paying to make sure it happens.
Consider it a favor at this point.
Absolutely. Make sure he can't walk for 2 days, and I'll pay you double.
I'll be there with bells.
God,
Okay.
bells. You want tassels too, big man?
You got something?
I can make some.
Hell yeah, cousin. That's what I'm talking about.
God, I have to
Mommy!
figure out how to make tassels now.
Mommy.
I just
Right,
walked back
so
over with the bottle of whiskey.
66.6% of the table right now is only thinking, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, I was
What the
thinking.
fuck is I'm about to make $1.50, boy? What's up?
So
The
Mira
hard
wandered
way.
off to the sign of the open sign and would like to think it was open 9 to 5.
Freaking hard way, boy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
God, I hope
I
midnight
just
rolls
walked back
around
over with my
and
bottle
you
of
just
whiskey.
get a different personality.
It's
It's
like,
like,
yeah.
what am I doing?
In
No.
the middle of it.
Alright, let me pull up
That would be funny. if-
the chart.
does the chart have food on it?
Holy god
The chart does
you
not
doing?
have food on it.
There's problems to be had.
Feel like
Is
there
there's
a menu
constant
with
inner
maybe a cup of
monologue
ambition?
between all the personalities.
I don't know, did you make a menu?
What the fuck is
No.
wrong with you?
But
Go
I would
back to
assume
the
that
agreeable
this
circle
place is
agreement.
open 9 to 5 and she would pour herself
Hell
a cup
yeah,
of
it is. That's
ambition.
what I'm talking about.
Sure, go for it.
Just mental high fives.
Um,
Well, I did not make a menu. That is whatever you would find in a Vegas saloon. I mean, it's not like Oscar
Over here.
Saloon.
Hell yeah, dude.
so,
Talking about, bro.
So, Dolly goes back, comes out with a couple trays of food. I'll say a dozen slider type sandwiches, like a big tater casserole. Trying to think of what else would be available there.
Just imagine a real
Street corn.
What's the rest of y'all having?
Elote?
Yeah. It's in a cup. It's in a little styrofoam cup. You know how they do in like the
Yeah. I've been to the food truck style.
yeah.
Where they
It's
have
food truck
stuff
style.
on
Yeah.
the fairs.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
it's food truck style. So she comes out with that tray of food, sets it down, and as she does another centaur. This is a well-dressed male centaur. You see, he walks in. He's got a dark green vest, a little bowler top hat. He's carrying a walking cane, and he has just full mutton chops, like from the Civil War.
Is he hot?
You tell me. I just described him to you.
He's got
Yeah.
mutton chops.
He's got mutton chops. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
So he walks in and he says, "Welcome, friends. I'm told that you are the group that got rid of our little problem just this morning. I will say that I quite do appreciate that. The name is Angus. My wife Justice and I sort of run things around here. And I'd just like to extend gratitude and a warm welcome. And if there's anything that you guys may require during your stay here, please don't be afraid to ask."
Got any Pedialyte?
What's that?
No.
It's like water, but it's got like salt in
I
it.
know, their accent's rubbing off
More
on Mira.
food.
What's that?
Food.
Food.
You
Right
eat
there.
it.
Sliders.
More.
You eat it, sweet cheeks.
Oh, Pedialyte?
Yeah. It's like water, but it's got rocks in it.
I'm halfway through the food.
Sounds chunky.
Another assortment.
It's got
spread.
electrolytes.
He's gonna need more food, like 30 times as much as this.
Also armaments, information, and quite possibly people if you have any to spare.
Do you,
Well,
have,
at least just for the night.
do you have a book on the black hole?
On black gold?
Black holes.
Black holes. Well, I do not have spare people. I do not know how you would go about acquiring that. Food should not be a problem. Our supplies, about half of them made it here intact, so we've got a little bit more time on that. Armament, and weaponry, and all that, that's going to be the in-law specialty. I'd be more than welcome to show you around town on that. Information. Information's interesting.
How so?
Well, it could be any number of things, and it could be mindless trivia. It could be worth more than gold. So, I ask you, my friend, what information might you be looking for?
Tell me the things you don't want me to know. Tell me the things you do want me to know. And we may or may not work out a price. Outside of that, I have a strict specification as to the things that I need to know. But you've piqued my interest with your aversion to my question.
We're trying to take the bad guys out of Soha.
See, the
I look
things
at
that
that
I
whole
don't
Canadian,
want you
huh?
to know are things that I don't
Ruined
want
my
you to know.
mystique.
Things that I want you to know, you've already known.
Well, how about this? How about you give us the information? You said you had something that was worth more than gold.
No,
It
I
seems-
said that information can be worth more than gold.
Do you have any that's worth the lives of you and your town? Because we seem to have just saved those.
No.
And what information would I be giving you for that?
That would be
We just need help
Dealer's
taking Soha. I'm trying to intervene.
Taking Soha.
We're here as a pit stop to do a sneak attack.
Well, our communication with Soha has ceased as of about 2 years ago.
Because it's
Well-
basically non-existent now.
Yeah,
Our
well,
communication with the rest of your organization ceased shortly after that.
Really?
Well, we became members about a month and a half ago.
We kind of got roped into
Members is
it.
a very loose term.
Yeah, we kind of got roped into it.
We got badges.
So I'm from Soha, and I happen to be the youngest of the children of the leaders of Soha, and
Very forthcoming, ma'am.
yeah. But I say that as to know that I'm the one that suggested we come here because I knew that y'all knew your way around a battlefield and could probably help us be prepared in going to take it back. Because the Blue Roses sent my brother back to Soha after our family had been run out. I haven't been home in a couple of years myself.
There's so much free information.
See, that
Oh
information
my god.
has value in it.
Yeah, I'm aware.
What would you like for me to give you in return?
You give us the people that I asked for. You give me all the information you know about Soha and those who currently inhabit it. I'll give you half of the plunder that we get, or you help us retrieve from the remnants of the city. And you and yours get all the glory and pride.
Well, see, me and mine stay here. We run things here, sort of a isolationist type troop.
That explains why you have and will always have a problem with getting water now, doesn't it?
That is true. And I'm trying to be grateful for your help this morning.
I'm trying to help you as well. If the people of the country know the wonderful families that take care of Snollygoster also helped us free Soha, or since I'm giving you all the credit, freed Soha from its oppressors, everybody would have to help you.
So, your idea is we take me and my handful of centaurs and our boomsticks, and we march across the desert, invade a city, 6 of us and 6 of y'all.
Well, the alternative is it's just the 6 of us. But
You can
that
give us
being
boomsticks.
said, that also plays into the whole armaments, and we're not necessarily having you come into the city with us. You're just more insurance to make sure we get out alive,
A guide, if you will.
and an escape plan.
You'll have me. I'm kind of a guide that knows Soha. Really?
Yeah, but we
just
trust
met?
this guy more.
You know Soha. You don't necessarily know the desert between here and there.
Mr. Angus Marink, sir.
He never gave you a last name.
I was about to say that.
Mr. Angus, sir.
She knows a lot more than she's letting us know.
So no, I do know things.
You want to help tie her up?
Which is a little
What is
concerning
happening?
if this city has been in isolation for 2 years.
Well, they have always kind of served themselves anyway. But I, being from Soha, like knew of Snollygoster, I knew that y'all were, trusted that y'all would be able to help us with maybe some weapons and teaching us your style of training and helping us prepare.
Now look, if it's firearms, black powder, the knowledge of you're asking for, ask for it.
That,
But
please.
me walking my family into certain death just simply ain't gonna happen.
You can wait outside.
Is
You
your
ain't gotta
family
go
not
in.
good at doing a murder?
He doesn't have to risk his family. I wouldn't want to risk mine if I didn't have to.
Well, as I said, he can wait outside.
He can wait here.
Exactly. Here, it's outside.
Oh my God.
I would hope that the husband of the sheriff of a town would have a little bit more faith in his wife that she could handle herself in a fight.
See, I have faith
Are we approaching
that
the
me and
wrong
mine
number?
can take care of ourselves here where we're needed. I do not have faith in you, and I quite frankly do not approve of your tone.
Well,
That makes two of us. I don't have faith in me either. But things
He's
just keep
new.
happening, right? So
He's new to this group.
We ask that you have a bit of faith in us, but is there a thing that we can do to make sure that you do have faith in us?
Look, y'all done did it.
Well, apparently not.
I'm trying to pay you, myself, my little clique here. We pay debts back. But what you're asking for is too much. I will give you a handful of boomsticks, and y'all can be on your way.
Oh,
Boomsticks, magic items, whatever you have.
well, that's why I was asking, is there something else we can do to favor more?
What if that's all they have to give?
or perhaps
They have
when we
people to give.
No,
They
they don't.
don't. perhaps when we come back, you show us how much faith you have in us and throw us a big ass party.
Ooh, we like parties.
Tell you what, you seem intent to just walk across the desert and be gone with that.
It's not
There's-
as easy as it sounds.
There's a little
Walking's for chumps.
There's a little
I
village
ran.
in between here and Soha, and if that is your intended path, you probably pass right on through it.
Right.
That tiny little village, which Sam knows the name of, was the reciprocal clean drinking water for themselves, us, Soha, and the rest of these communities up here.
Manchester.
If you're able to restore them so that we have free flowing water, perhaps I'd be willing to accompany you towards your objective and so on.
I reach in a little buddy, pull out the jar. I grab a handful of beads.
What?
I give the rest of it
A handful.
a handful. We're restoring flowing water to the land. This is the time moment.
It's
Point
at
me
least
to a
full.
barrel
I have 100.
and your water, and I will show you an act of good faith if you will do the same for us.
And then those water droplets all willy-nilly like he gave the kid, or gave Gord shoe polish or something.
Cat, I will set your tent on fire.
And I'll do worse things.
It is a handful of beads.
Yeah,
That's
and
about 5.
they're scarce.
So is patience in these trying times.
Yeah, and you're spending things all willy-nilly. No need for that.
We have an infinite supply of money through the Blue Roses.
We don't have an infinite supply of those, and that's supposed to be for everyone.
Yes, and we have already established the fact that we have a mage who can duplicate them.
We didn't establish that, I just brought it up. There was no confirming or denying.
Well, we had much more complicated magic duplicated.
That was back in the capital.
Yes, and we can save one. We can make sure one does not get used.
You were not there when Gorb did the thing, but you accidentally get it wet and it's gone.
That's why we're in a desert,
He spit on it, patooey, and then it was there.
and I'm not spitting on these. I have a handful. He has the rest. They are safe.
For these we put 95.
Ish. If we
94,
really
'cause I think they used one earlier. I think they used one.
No, they haven't used
Didn't
it
use
yet.
it.
They didn't use it? Okay.
No, we had a dragon
Yeah.
interrupt that. But if we really want to roll a d6,
I would like to spit on one.
it is 94.
I would like to spit on one of the drops in Oat's hand.
I will kill you.
Ode, make a dex check. Mira, make a ranged attack at disadvantage.
I don't know. Okay. How does that work? What is a ranged attack at this
Like a
Make
bow.
You can't.
Oh.
You
It's
can't. You can't. You can't.
Dexterity based attack, which is something
Fucking
good
anyway.
to have.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Imagine calling someone out.
Okay, a 12. And my attack bonus?
Yeah.
Yes.
17.
Alright, so. Dex check, would that be a saving throw?
For this situation, yes.
But do I get a, it's just the roll plus my attack bonus, okay.
Yeah, can I, by chance, give myself a bardic inspiration?
Sure.
You could give her silvery barbs.
I could, but she's already rolled at disadvantage and gotten that.
Yeah, but Silvery Barbs doesn't care about disadvantage.
What
it
if
just
I was
replaces the D20.
Takes
Stealthy
a
about
So you
it.
pick
thing
the
and roll
D20.
reroll.
I have also been fucked over by silvery barbs twice today.
That's her. Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
That's cool, I win.
Add a D4.
Add a d4?
Thank
If
you.
she's gonna cast guidance.
I just needed 2 more.
And I cast shield.
What if I
Barb.
was stealthy about it?
It is too late for that.
That
Okay.
is 6 plus 11 plus 5, so 22.
So, Ode, you see Mira rear back like she's about to spit at you, and instinctively you hold your hand up out of the way, and she just spits on your arm.
And just boop the snoot.
Hey, you should have some more respect for my cousin. He's nobility.
So am I!
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
It was a weird instance of nobility taking precedence to you. Okay. Now, just for reference, you understand if you had gotten one of these beads wet, you would have wasted all of them, right?
Seems like we're all just trying to prove points here.
At this point, I'm just trying to throw a fucking bead in a tiny barrel of water and fill it.
Is all of them
Then do that! You got a barrel?
Yes.
You're gonna need.
Can you grab a barrel?
You're in a bar. There's
I'm
a
not
barrel.
throwing them all in.
For the record, I
You'd need a
still
bigger
would
one
stop
for just
contact with someone.
one.
Well, the barrel holds about 50 gallons.
Having traveled with them, I see why you stopped
Yeah,
contact with Soha.
I'm the only one that seems
empty
to
whiskey
about it.
barrel will be able to hold 5 beads worth of water.
Okay.
If it's a 50-gallon barrel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
He just
10
said-
gallon
Is that
per
more than
bead.
that?
He just said that
It's
it would.
10 gallon per
Huh.
per bead.
Yeah.
Is 10 gallons on 100?
There's 10
No,
gallons
the
per
whole
bead.
jar was 100. There were
100 beads,
Okay.
and each bead is
Gotcha.
10 gallons.
Okay. One of these beads. 10 gallons. Perfect, clean, delicious drinking water. Here's 4 more. I know it's not all of what was lost in that beautiful skirmish, but
I really had a good time.
I'm so glad you did, cousin.
Oh yeah, cousin.
It's a drop in the bucket. And
What
we
the-
have more should we fail, but I doubt we will. We're just trying to take back a city.
If you've got anybody that can duplicate that, you can do it.
I will keep that in mind. So, appreciate that. Good luck with you and your group and all of that. Just go ahead, stop by Curly Joe's, stop by Mr. Larry's. Just tell him Angus sent you and that I'm paying off a debt.
Just out of curiosity, what exactly is it that you do for this city? You didn't say you were the mayor, but I'm assuming you hold some form of station.
Mayor's a bit of a official term.
He has a badge on his jacket if he puts it on.
I think he's Lord's the head of house. There's 6 people in this town confirmed by him.
100%.
They're all
That's just
family.
fighting aged males.
There's not a. It's not a big town by any means.
Ooh.
Justice wasn't.
Mira maybe notices the shiny sheriff badge on his outfit.
No, Justice is the sheriff.
Justice is, in fact, the sheriff.
Yeah.
Or she has identified herself as the sheriff.
And as we know, you can identify as whatever you want. It's 2024.
God damn it, I'm a microwave.
Hey,
I'm a
this
dinosaur.
conversation's going on. I'll be taking a short rest after.
Yeah, no, but at this point I found an empty table and laying on top of it.
And Pickerel's back in the fetal position on top of a bar table. It's like nothing ever happened. Break the damn shit.
Yeah, just fuck all my hard work up there, Daniel. It's great. Fucking love it here.
Are you trying to keep it from going backwards?
I didn't break it. No, the head got stuck on
got
stuck on the board.
floor.
Yeah, I leaned forward. I was like, why isn't it come pop?
Okay.
You thought, bitch.
Gwen was listening for her answer and she never got it.
What was Gwen's question? There's been 8 people talking at the same time. I can't.
Do you know of any books about black holes?
I
That
thought
is
he
the
said
information
no.
she wants.
No.
Damn.
No, we do not.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
You have a
He
library.
lives down on Drury Lane, yeah.
Okay. Is that here?
Do you know about
No.
who's married?
Have you
To
seen
the
a
Muffin
mask
Man.
like this one?
The Muffin Man?
A muffin.
The one on her face.
I know everybody's saying the Muffin Man
I know.
now, so I can't hear you.
I know.
Apologies.
She has 3 things she would like to ask, and she's asked
Ooh,
one.
that's a natural one. No. I can't say that I've ever recognized anything like that.
God damn these NPCs.
Perhaps if you need another mask, Miss Dolly and the girls at the showroom could make you up some of their costumes.
Not one of those. Thanks. Thanks.
I'd be interested.
Are you sure, Gwen?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, could you imagine one of your dogs with just one of those masks on? I think it'd be great. And terrifying.
You have
And-
costumes?
Honestly hilarious for the rest of us. But
Dolly,
not them.
Dolly picks
no,
up.
no, we're not doing it.
Dolly picks up during that, and she just goes, "Oh, Dolly, we got so many fabulous things back there."
Ooh, I want to see.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, if your buddies here are done eating and drinking, then I can wrap up early.
Was that tower outside before we came in? No.
Oh, that's just Uncle Mo. He'd be making buildings bigger and smaller sometime.
Do we have to wrap it up?
Do you guys have drugs?
It's about 5 o'clock.
It's Vegas.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
I asked for a few reasons. Drugs to make that
I
normal.
can't wait.
And drugs for my own personal use and consumption / poisoning.
You said you have a show? What kind of show? That'd be fun.
Oh, it's a grand old time. Some singing, some dancing. For your friends with a little bit of extra money, some extracurriculars after.
Okay. Like games?
How could I make $1.50?
Is she gonna join the show without knowing what
She
it
already
is?
paid her $1.50.
No, I just want to go. I
Not
want to
you.
watch. Oh.
Dolly. Oh, it's gonna ruin Womp's girdle.
There is no way to.
Interesting.
It actually has to be this way.
So,
He's
I
down
know,
for whatever.
Miss Dolly, we were gonna go maybe across the street to see Mr. Curly Joe. And then we can come to the show if you still need time.
Oh, well, the
Hell
show
yeah.
won't be till this evening. You guys have a couple hours to pish-posh around town. I'll be here till about 5. And then I'll be headed off to go prep things over on the stage.
Okay. And we can come see costumes later? Whatever works for you.
Yeah, just before showtime.
Before showtime. What time is it right now?
Showtime is when?
showtime is 7. Dolly will be working her 9 to 5 at the tavern.
She got some boots that were made for walking.
That's the show, damn it, Mars.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, Dolly.
Some
Sorry.
split
My bad.
That is just what they'll do.
Oh, God, I hope. Please, God, kill him.
One of these days, we're gonna stop this.
Ode sings sometimes.
Oh shit, Cole, you sing? Hell yeah, dude.
I bet he could be a live performance for your show tonight.
I take
Oh,
the
you'd be
guitar
so lucky.
off my back and just begin to smash it. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. None of you better have mending.
Hi.
So at 5 o'clock, we'll come look at your costumes.
Do you have mending?
I do.
Do you need an instrument to cast it?
No. As a bard of the College of Eloquence, no, I don't.
She,
Live performance for you.
as you guys finish up your meal and Ode has a mental breakdown and gets his guitar all over the floor.
Turns from a guitar to an everywhere.
Yeah. Dolly just pats you on the shoulder and waves you all goodbye. Justice and Angus left as soon as they said, "You're being difficult and we don't want to deal with that. Go bother my uncle."
No, I didn't realize Justice was with us. I thought it was just Angus.
It's Angus's brother. It's Skinny's uncle.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's Skinny's uncles.
Oh,
I would've
Angus,
posed
Angus, and
so
all
many
of
of
the
those
all of the
questions
other
to
3
Justice.
uncles. They're all the 4 brothers.
okay, I thought it was Justice and the 3 brothers.
No.
Okay.
Justice came from the Woodland. She's a Woodlander.
Okay.
Shit.
So Grandma, Grandpa, 4 brothers. Justice is Angus.
Okay, gotcha. I had it back. That's
The
fine.
other 3 are bachelors.
Certified.
Okay, so
There's a certification you need to be.
you have the day.
Maybe drink
You have the map of the town.
it. Sure.
Go somewhere and do something.
I'd like to take a nap.
Already did.
While you're having lunch with Dolly, that's a short rest.
Does that mean we get what? Don't we get spell slots back with that?
No, you just get hit points back
Okay.
for short rest.
Perfect.
You get to roll your
I'm-
hit dice.
Certain classes will give you spell slots back.
Oh,
but I think it's
only
like
Warlock, I
Warlock.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. I think sorcerer too. Maybe.
Uh,
Eleanor did. I thought.
You
Anyway,
get
I don't
your
know.
sorcery points back, which you can then.
Oh,
burn
okay.
into spell slots.
Well, perfect. I'm good.
How many hit dice do I regain?
Joe's a root.
How much
You
HP
come
do I
with
get
us.
back?
Roll your hit dice.
How many of those do I get?
You have a hit die per level, so you have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you to what's his name.
Yeah, I got like
Stone
27 hit points.
Are you getting guns?
7
You
different
need to make
ones.
one on the hero.
But, yeah.
Do we not get to mount guns on Dinosaur Gwyn?
If you want to do that, we
That would
can.
be so
Can
fun.
we get 2 gallon notes, please?
How about
And
we
a
go
sack.
across the street? Thanks, Dolly. We'll see you later.
Oh,
just
Womp will. Womp for sure will.
We're gonna go to across the street to All In Artificery.
We ride in on
Is it-
Brontosaurus Square.
Full hit dice you have.
Full battalion on the back.
You can roll any number of hit dice which you would choose to do, but you will not regain those hit dice until a long rest. So if you short rest again and you've already spent all your hit dice, you get no more hit dice.
Okay.
I'm fine. I wasted 1 spell slot that entire time.
I wasted everything I used.
I wasted
no,
a
I-
singular spell slot for the whole encounter.
Why did a baby bit of damage?
health.
What did a baby bit?
I lost like 20 health.
I get all my inspirations
I'd
back
do it
after
again.
a short rest.
Perfect. I'd fight 2 of them.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys are heading into All-In Artilleries, manned by Curly Joe, whom you all had seen earlier.
Hey, Joe.
Let me see. Where's he at? There he is. He is as leaned up as you can be as a centaur over his counter. He still looks pretty dinged up. And you see that there is a little dark brown to red colored mechanical dog.
Ooh, a puppy.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, "Well, I am certainly glad that you all made it out alive for this morning. I do appreciate the help on getting all nasty off my ass, and unfortunately, I will basically have to be starting over on my steam wagon."
Sorry about your boat.
Steam wagon. What's that?
Oh, that's my transportations device I have. It's
Oh.
portable, self-sustaining, runs off its own power.
Ooh. Fancy.
It did take quite a long time and quite a bit of effort to get going correct. Quite a few lost eyebrows and mustaches. But now I know what I'm doing. So there's always that. The next one should be somewhat smoother.
Faster.
Anywho, how can I be helping all of you?
Weapons.
So we're trying to go back and get the bad guys out of Soha, and so we want to be prepared.
Well, if things that go boom is what you came here for, I do say I might be able to help with that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will lay my hands on him and cast a Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Should he be amenable to that?
If you tell him what's happening first, it will be no problem.
I mean, maybe
You
I
guys-
might throw a wink in there.
You guys have a habit of just grabbing shit.
It's true.
I'm grabbing shit, not people.
Yeah, it's not true.
Grab him by
Okay,
the dick.
I'm not mom.
Things can be more than one thing.
Grab him by the dick and twist it.
Jesus Christ.
Your puppy dog is so shiny.
Oh my god.
That there is Fifi. She's my my company on my long hauls.
Oh.
Say hi, Fifi. And you see that it stands up. It has little mechanical eyes, and the sockets in the eyes like go in a circle.
Wow.
Just trying to imagine.
Hello to
that.
you too, Fifi.
It just rolls its eyes. That's
Oh, like if the eyeball were to be a thing, it would just basically turn around.
no, like so you have like the eye socket, and then there's like the little what would be not the pupil,
The eyeball. The
no,
iris.
just the colored part,
Iris.
the iris. That would go around into what would be the socket.
Okay. Cool. Hello to you too,
21
Fifi.
points.
He heals 21 points. Excellent. He just softly hums to himself and just, I like the way that feels.
God, I'm so glad I have such a great way with touching men. God, I wish I had a better lot in life than this, but it's the one I kinda halfway didn't choose.
So, I appreciate that, good sir. Anywho, can I interest you in, and he holds up a big fucking cannon. Things that go boom.
I have
That's
a
what
friend.
you hear.
I have a friend who wants that specifically.
Well, this one here is my personal. I do have some prototypes. I have some advanced models. Big Bertha here stays with me though.
What do they do?
How do I convince you out of that? Trust me, I would love to convince you out of that. What would be your price, and what can I talk you down from it?
Well, Bertha is just simply not for sale. I do have duplicates,
Okay.
other models. I just a bit sentimental.
I get that, or the duplicates is trustworthy and reliable as Bertha.
You gotta spend your time to learn, love the ins and outs of these here equipments. So with the correct time and practice and knowledge, they can be just as good, some even better.
Define time and define knowledge further.
Well, first thing you're going to want to not do is see this big hole here in the front. That's where the boom comes out of.
A root, don't fuck it.
That's a good starting point. You're
the
going
rest
to
of
want
us
to point
No.
the hole at the thing you want to go.
And then what does it do?
Got it. Big hole goes away.
You point the hole where you want the boom to go.
What's a boom?
It's a boom. Bertha here makes a good boom.
Prestidigitation up. Big ass boom right behind her.
The sound or the...
Just sound.
Okay.
Boom.
Jumps on Ode with my claws.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
And you stabbed him in the neck, he's dead.
You did that.
My
So
secret
technically,
wish is
Cat's
fulfilled.
claws are 1d4.
Not if you hit the jugular.
And Oak just happened to stick his right out for you.
So sweet release.
It's a 4.
Definitely joining my family now.
I could take you there, Phil.
They're not. They're not tieflings.
So
Doesn't matter.
Bertha here and calling her sisters are a sort of one and done variety. It takes quite an awful bit of powder and supplies, and of course the shrapnel of which is gonna do the boom. And loading her does take some time. So if you're looking to make a big entrance, or if there's just one real big motherfucker you don't want there, recommend a Bertha. If in something close range, he pulls out a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun.
Ooh.
This sounds fun.
If in something close range and much more quick on the draw, I want her little sister Susie here. Susie loads these pellets 2 at a time, and if you're able to just stick this on the back of somebody, they typically will not be there any longer. I would not recommend trying to go any sort of distance though.
Yet anything is kind of halfway in between. Smaller caliber, good for close range, alright for medium, kind of shit it long with pointy things.
Got something in the back, give me 1 second. And he runs around the back, you hear all sorts of clattering and jangling going on in the back. And
And let go of Ode.
he comes back with a what is the term, Alfred?
Pistol.
This is specific, not a stub nose, the opposite, the really long barrel.
The 44 mag.
Basically,
Magnum.
just a Magnum. That's the term. I
The
don't know.
Dirty Harry revolver.
It's
Really
really
lucky.
It is a
Magnum
it's a
resolves to
6-shot
the-
revolver with about a 2-foot barrel.
That is
Oh,
a
Jesus.
rifle. Is what that is. Magnum is the size of the cartridge. So there's a 44 and it's short, and then a 44 Magnum is just a longer cartridge that shoots the same size bullet. What you're referring to is what the ATF would call a rifle.
That is the 2-foot
There's a
barrel
buntline
rifle.
special Colt Peacemaker.
Something, yeah, that. Angel's got it.
It's a rifle.
It's a 12-inch barrel.
That is a pistol.
That's
It's
still
not 2 foot.
too small than what he said.
Well, look, if
By a whole
that's
foot.
There's a Rough Rider revolver that is a 16-inch.
So
That
in
is a
between,
pistol.
in between, less than 2 foot, longer than a foot. Call it 16 inches. So
It's a pistol.
about this big.
Yes, it's a pistol.
No, that's way more.
That's way more.
I mean, this is 5 inches, so this has got to be 16 inches.
Whoa.
This is how you learn that wife's a lucky lady. Canonically.
I'm 9 foot tall.
Jesus Christ.
There's so much math that is so wrong.
Well, when you
But
put it all to
it was
scale,
fast.
Yeah, that's what my brain is trying to do, and it's not working because none of those things were proportionate.
well, this is 3 inches, Mars. Okay.
And that's bigger than the 5 inches.
Clearly, you don't know how measurement works.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I just don't have to lie.
I mean, look, there's a ruler right there. That's only a foot.
Does that also rule things? I thought it was just a big ass level.
I don't fucking know.
It's just a level.
Anyway, one of them theirs.
Yeah.
And he says, now, this is only one of these models that I have functioning at the moment. Still a bit of a work in progress. I haven't even come up with a name for it yet. If you see anything that's got any sparks in there.
You need a name?
All good
Like a
weapons
name.
need a name.
Dave.
Matilda.
Wow. That just labeled so many issues that you apparently have bottled up, little kitten. No, we're not calling it Daddy.
I said Dave.
Dave.
Oh, thank God.
Are you sure she has the issue?
This is where we reveal who has the
She has
issue.
the
It's like-
issues. I don't think she's the one with the issues in that situation.
Oat's got several issues, and Daddy's ain't one of them. He's got 2.
Are we sure about
Sounds like he
that?
wants 3.
I think we need to reevaluate
What about-
those issues.
Maybe.
Megan.
I was thinking Lisa.
I don't hate it. Stallion is cool though.
What
Megan
about
the
my gun?
Stallion.
I feel like there's some legal issues with that
Megan.
one. McGunn?
Yeah.
How about Stallion McGunn? Stallion the gun.
Magun the Stallion.
The gun the Stallion.
Well, while they figure out the name.
As he
Baby
holds
bird.
one, I'm saying I'm stallion your gun.
What
I'll
about
take it.
Curtis
Stephen Curtis Chapman?
Philip.
Cobain?
Kurt Cobain.
Curtis Cobain.
Do you got any
Curtis
landmines
Cobain.
you can stick on people?
Any what?
Landmines you can stick on people.
This is another question that I did also have.
It works like a landmine.
What about
Or
long
like
range?
a thing that can explode, but you stick it on and kill a person. and
Long
then
range
it's-
would also be
Oh.
useful.
I have made before a set it and forget it type thing.
Oh.
I do not know how you would get it to adhesive to something that's not just the ground.
Sticky bomb.
What about satchel charges?
Sticky bomb.
Just a
many-
backpack full of powder and a fuse.
Have you tried
We
sap?
become explosive experts.
Everyone here apparently has firearm proficiency.
All of us are very
How-
well versed.
How many ball bearings do you have,
Any what?
and how many socks do you have?
What?
I don't believe I wear any
I'm
socks.
confused.
I don't even think I have shoes, to be honest with you.
You want us to
You
fix
got any
that?
ball bearings?
What
I
are
can
those?
Get those, yeah.
You got an elongated
What do you mean?
sack?
Like a
Crazy.
handicapper having sack?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sack or two.
Right on. Could you possibly put those balls in a sack?
I do believe that is a basic function. Most people with thumbs could probably get that done.
Right on. Let me get one of them's
Do
ball
you wanna,
sacks.
Do you want to put the ball in the sack, or do you need me to handle your ball sack for you?
Go ahead. You put the balls in the sack. Just don't make it too full.
You gonna watch him while he does it?
I can. I need to make sure he needs to put the right number of balls in that sack.
Well, I feel like you may need to watch him handle your ball sack to make sure he does it right.
Look, sometimes people handle your ball sack, and sometimes you trust them to handle the ball sack. It's fine either way, as long as you take some ball bearings, not too big ones now, and you put them inside of a sack.
Now, do you have a specific color you'd like these balls? I got silver, gold, blue.
Whoa, blue.
What are the blue ones made out of?
They're all
Canadian
made out of
English.
aluminum. They're just painted blue.
No, that ain't gonna work. I need something more dense. Heavier, if you will.
So silver?
I mean,
That's soft. I need something harder. You got any cobalt balls or steel?
I do not believe I got any balls of steel, but I might have some brass balls.
That'll work.
it's the greatest interchange ever.
Yeah, you just go ahead and take all your brass balls and stuff them in a sack. 2 good handfuls ought to be good.
Alright, well, let me get a funnel
Okay.
and get your sack up here, and he sticks the funnel in the sack and he holds it with one hand, and then he takes another hand, starts pouring into the funnel, fills the sack, swings it around, takes his other hand, gives it a good cup on either side, says, yeah, that ought to be a nice full sack of balls for you.
Right on, dude. Appreciate it.
Make sure you hold it with the underhand. You don't want them all spill out.
Give me a weak sack.
You gotta have a good cup on these grips.
I'm about to be hitting people with it. I needed to have some decent hold.
I thought we were going Claymore route.
I did too.
No,
I did not think
I
bludgeoning.
think it started as that, and then he just wanted to see how many times we could say balls in 4 minutes.
no, it was gonna be a sock filled with butter, but then the butter was gonna melt in this intense heat. So
Can always go with orange.
It became a ball
Mira's
sack
looking for
joke.
shiny things.
He's got balls.
Lots
In a
of
sack.
shiny balls.
I'm good.
Can you make my sticky bombs?
What's a bomb?
I've got.
Can you make
Set it
the,
and forget
can
it.
you make the boom noise again for her?
I do.
I do not believe that I have a way to make them stick.
We can
This
probably
is
find
they're
out.
more of a bury them under the sand and wait for someone to use the wrong road type of deal.
No, I like sticking them on people.
You get tar? Like black tar, it ain't gotta be special tar.
Or syrup? Syrup's delicious and it's sticky.
you got any relatives laying around that we
It's
can melt
fine, I
down?
can just stick it down their shirt.
Where's the cemetery?
Oh my
we can
God.
make a sticky.
I just got that. Fuck.
No, I knew where he was.
I was
going.
trying to block him out because
Yep.
other people were talking, but what did you say?
So where's the cemetery at? We can make a sticky.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting for a couple of reasons.
It could be taken in a way that would make it more gross than others.
A couple of reasons.
Don't mind
that might
him.
be the most cancelable offense said yet.
How to make glue is to melt down horses?
Oh.
Y'all, okay.
You got our mind going the wrong way, but
I know
That's
that
the
what he-
least problematic situation that he could have.
Right.
Shapes.
So much better than what I thought you would say.
I don't know. I think I was on the same page. God damn.
I'm really good at this.
Glenn, do you have any tree
It's my
sap?
own game now.
Probably. I can get some.
Get some tree sap. That's sticky.
Can't respond to anything he says anymore.
Yeah, no. You can get a handful of landmines, but as far as a napalm or a Simtex or anything, they don't have a way to make them do that.
We'll find a way to make it sticky, don't worry.
How big are the landmines?
Sounds like Walter guy.
Like pie sized.
We
Can you
don't
make
want
it
to
smaller
involve him.
and more?
Can make sticky
Not-
and warm.
At the moment, I mean, I can, but it will take time. Y'all seem like you didn't want to be hanging out here for very long.
Well, I think we need to do some training. I just want to make sure that we're prepared to go to Soha.
They'll all be dead if we wait around a lot longer.
Which means we've already won it.
We've
They're already all
waited
dead.
around a long time.
It's been 2 years. I think they're all pretty close to, if not all dead.
I know that, but she doesn't know that. Or she doesn't believe that they're dead.
If they're all dead, why are we going to Soha?
Because she doesn't believe that they're dead. Anyways, back to the bombs, not the dead people.
There's several things
It's
for
been-
Hope to unpack.
It's
this
been
one.
about 6 months since Alejandro sent the roses there to do something about it.
It's been 2 years since.
It's been 2 years since
Nolly
it was.
Goster stopped talking to everybody.
But that's when Soha
So-
was taken over.
2 years to fall.
So it's
6
how long
years.
I've
2
been
years
gone
when
from
Soha
home.
quit talking to everyone.
So I still
That was just the only other place for Snollygoster to talk to.
I was gonna say, Nolly Goster also said they stopped talking to everybody else.
It's the only other place they could talk to.
Why? They're surrounded by 3 other cities.
They're pretty particular.
I'm
Like they
pretty
would
sure
go.
on the map there is a city below them on the right, there's a city above them, and then there's a city across from
Brontide
them.
is kind of
We're talking about
close.
Snollygoster or
I think
Soho?
Nolly Goster, I don't know.
They used to go travel
I was
like
supposed
once
to
a
say,
year.
Soho's supposed to be the capital. They can't not talk to people.
No,
Soho's not the capital.
Soho's not the capital.
Definitely.
We already went to the capital.
That would be Dictopia.
Bolas is the capital.
Utopia is the capital of something.
There are 2.
Yes.
Factually the capital, whether you like it or not.
Jackson. Nailed it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, we got bombs.
Was I right about Nolly Goster? Were there others out?
there are other
There should
cities
be other
there.
cities
They
next
just
to it.
Like
they
2 or
would go
3.
on the excursions like a couple times a year, but other than that, it was just they kind
Yeah,
of just
they
were a
have
town
Brontide
amongst
ahead, they have
themselves.
Brontide above them, they have Logtown on this side, and they have Livingstonshire on the other side. So I was like, they're not. They're not.
They're not.
Oh shit! We should go to.
Isolated.
We should go to
Or
Livingstonshire. I
choosing
know
to
a
be
guy.
isolated.
They're isolated
Piggy
in the
gets split.
sense that they are at least a 2 to 5 day walk through
At
a
least
desert
there's
to
a
anyone
cemetery.
else. And 2 out of the 4 places that they are not talking to anybody else either.
Yep. Adds up.
Um, can you? I've been asked the same question. Can you give me bombs or not?
Yes.
I would like bombs.
I will make him sticky.
She will pick them.
Oh wow.
Who?
Well, considering
She's
you're
so
the
proud of
only other she, I'm assuming she meant you.
You have all the money.
No, he has y'all's money too.
What the fuck do you mean?
Everything's
y'all's
free.
money?
What the fuck?
Everything is free, actually.
That also is a thing.
Anus said he'd pay for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Angus. Mr. Angus
Anus?
sent us.
I believe you're mispronouncing that.
I'm bad with names, bro. I don't know what to tell you. What's his face? Justice's husband.
Mr. Angus, he said he sent us and he's gonna pay us with cool things.
Angus.
Angus.
I'm running out of ways
Anus.
to pronounce this. I said Angus first. Angus. Angus.
Agnier.
Well,
The Westerners are
why
weird,
was the
man.
face for it?
I've
don't
been
know.
around the country only a few times.
Bon Scott.
Okay.
They were extra.
So, do you just want one of each boomstick?
What?
Okay, so we need 2 Berthas. I need the revolver plus all the other ones that you have, like, going. And do you have anything longer range?
Long range would be nice.
I'm good with my ball sack, dude. I don't know if they won't.
These 3 models are the only ones that I have going. I have give you 2 Berthas. I could probably spare 3 Susies, and this here stallion. It's the 1 of 1.
Be gone.
Sounds fun. What about that thing Justice had?
Justice.
That's that is a 1 of 1.
Okay, so steal that one from her. You got it.
I real recommend not.
Yeah, most people don't recommend it. It's just like my brain's way of saying, like, that is the only way we can get that, so I stop asking.
Hey, Ode, why do you like to take things that belong to other people and when there's so many other options that are readily available?
I'm so confused as to what the hell you're talking about.
Rogue.
People just give you things. Well, there's like, here's your option of things you should have, and these are the things you can't have. And you're like, great, I want the ones
Okay.
I
so
can't have.
The options of the things that you should have doesn't exist. Here's the options of the things I can have. Now, the things that I can't have are just things that I can have with more steps.
With obstacles.
Hey, got any arrows for my friend Visceral here? Maybe some boom boom arrows?
Ooh, explosive arrows.
I
Dukes of Hazzard.
could get you some spare sacks of black powder if you wanted to just tie it around the end of it. You'd still need some type of spark to get that to go off.
Basket arrows.
How does this work? Is there any way you could demonstrate?
An arrow?
And the boom boom.
Are we wasting things?
It seems like you shoot an arrow and then you set the thing on fire.
I just meant in general.
Fuses.
Is there anywhere we could practice using these cool things?
Yeah, I had expected, although you seem pretty knowledgeable, I had expected that this may be your first encounter with such things.
It is.
So if you would like to sign up for our safety class, we offer it whenever you want.
Do we
There's a
get,
discount for women at military.
do we
What
get
about
any?
cats?
Safety's not important.
I was saying no, we don't want that.
Safety? That sounds delicious!
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Safety is just for fools who can't be careful.
Ode will sign up for the safety class while he gets his shit rocked by a horse lady.
Hell yeah, it is what
So
I'm
it's
talking
the
about.
safety class at the night.
Well, I'm assuming because I doubt we're gonna have a full 24 more hours.
Are there any?
What, like being alive?
No, in this town.
Yeah, I mean either, but also backpack full of black powder. Just that'd be dope.
You just won't carry around a backpack full of black powder.
What is
Uh-huh.
that? What's it for?
It
Now
makes
you
it
do understand.
Press the education code.
You're just making. I
But
saw
you're
you do
gonna
it
be
that time.
here inside that room. You are clear on that, yeah?
Potentially. I am well aware of the implications of what I am asking, and I am also understanding of the possibilities of how to get out of that, but simultaneously understanding that I may not be able to.
Anybody else have flashbacks?
Yep. No.
What?
It's fine, I got a little buddy.
Safety
Of what?
squads.
Oh, are you talking about
guess
the
that
dynamite in
helps.
the cave? Yeah. No. No, thank you.
I don't plan on wearing it at all times. I'm not that stupid. Shit.
Okay.
Hey, safety squints, everybody.
Walking way far away from Ode for forever.
Is this an artificer?
No, I'm just gonna put it
Yes.
Fire doesn't
It's
get
an
us-
artificery artillerist. Yeah. It's an art. So there. Would there be other infused items or something?
What do you want?
Like what other kind of
Are you looking
artificer
at me?
items?
No, I'm looking at her because she said, "Is this an artificer?" and then just kept staring at me like that means something.
Yeah, because then she started asking me questions and it took me out of my mind.
What
Do
does
this
that
guy
mean
be
to
an
you?
artificer?
Do you have any homunculus?
Does this dude
She's got a
technological?
pee-pee.
That you can make fruit?
Any smaller wagons?
I have the gem you need. I pull out 3 gems. Worth 100 each. 3 diamonds.
You can become any of man's best friends, and you want your own.
All dogs need a dog.
Yes, actually.
Is there
It's fair.
a particular form you'd like this to be?
Velociraptor.
How many do you
Big ass.
How many do you want?
How many can you make?
You got 3 gems.
I do have 3. I have 3 diamonds.
Do you want all 3? You want to use the diamonds?
No. Just
2. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Y'all had wanted to do the safety class here in the evening after the rest of town's festivities. So I will work on those for you and prep what I can prep for that. And I will meet you back here late tonight.
Okay, we're going to the show to go see Miss Dolly.
Yeah, well, y'all do have fun and do enjoy that.
Okay.
I think I might need a little extra help with this boom stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay with Uncle Joe.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck the horse lady.
I know you do. I know.
You got any other shiny things?
What? Jesus. You just struggled with the theme song and then just kicked it.
Shut the fuck up.
Get out of here. Well, I do believe that you've seen most of the goods that I have to offer here. So I'll be spending the rest of the day here prepping the range out back
Okay.
and getting that ready for y'all.
Sounds good.
So with that, because we are at time, we will pick up next time at Dolly's show, and then go to the gun range with Uncle Curly Joe. See how that goes, and see what else happens here in the town of Snallygoster. So, thanks everybody for coming to play. Thanks everybody for coming to watch. Thanks Chewy for funding our dumb shit.
Thanks,
Love you,
Chewie.
Hope we all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Cut.